Hey, what is up, fellow collectors? I'm Jay Feezy. This is the Figure Lowdown, episode 14. That's right, we did it. Episode 14. When I first started, man, I remember when I was saying to myself, 14 is going to be my goal. One day I'm going to get there. If I try hard enough and I work hard enough, I'll eventually get there. And here I am. I did it. We did it, folks. Thank you for all who supported me. I'm just playing on it. Episode 14 has no significance. I just wanted to kind of throw that out there, confuse some people. But no, seriously, thank you for all those who supported me through all this and who've been watching, sharing and all that good stuff. I appreciate you all. But yes, Figure Lowdown. This is a series of videos where I talk about figures of multiple scales, 1/6, 1/12, sometimes 1/18, 1/10 or /7-inch, all, a variety outside of Hot Toys, outside of Hasbro. I know there's enough people talking about that, but there's other figures that need love too. I'm sure if some of you heard me mention that a few times, but it's true. There's a lot of figures out there, a lot of options. Collectors have different preferences, different taste. We all collect differently, right? And so that's what the beauty of this show is supposed to be, or this stream. Just kind of embracing the diversity we have amongst ourselves as collectors in the community, and enjoying and appreciating different things, different figures, different toys, different works of art, from one to the next. And so thank you all for joining me, for joining myself and my guests each and every stream, and for any other content that I put out there. So all those like-minded collectors out there. As usual, with every Figure Lowdown stream, all the links to the figures I'm going to be discussing should be in the description below. If not, if I'm missing something for whatever reason, I'll put it afterwards. Also, the timestamps, look for the timestamps so you can come back later and reference this. If you maybe forget about a figure, like, oh, what was that one figure he was talking about, or they were talking about, or what did he say in that one part? Don't worry, I got you. Timestamps are going to be down below after the stream. I can't predict where they're going to be at during the stream, of course. So, but yeah, I put those in there for you guys to make it convenient, because I for sure appreciate those when people do that. So, I want to make sure, I help you guys out and make it easier for you, convenient for you all. And with that, let me go ahead and bring in my first guest. We have a panelist here. Maybe we'll get some more. If not, it's all right. Just me and this guest will hold it down. I'm sure some of you know him. Some of you recognize him from the Academy. No, I'm not talking about Police Academy, although I'm sure he knows of that movie pretty well. But ladies and gentlemen, let me bring in Mr. Michael Elliott from Action Figure Academy. Michael! There we go. Yeah. What is up, good sir?
Hey, man, it's a wonderful life, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it's a wonderful life.
Great time to be a collector.
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I'm doing good. It's Saturday. Having a good, productive weekend so far. Been looking forward to this episode, because I haven't, or this stream, because I haven't. I've been off for a couple of weeks, 2 weeks. And right. It was been kind of slow, honestly, both in like first and third party, or just figures all around, right? There has been a lot of news, and just these past few days, a lot of figure news went up outside of Hot Toys. And so, we're gonna have a lot to talk about, folks. Anything here. Well, like I started last time, I think the last time I started this way. Is there anything you would like to mention with that? Anything positive that happened to you in the past couple of weeks, collecting wise, or I guess in general in your life?
I think I brought up last week that I had some family business go through well. Other than that, just been, working on a lot of bookkeeping, financial stuff, being tax season and stuff. Finally got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh no, man, just trying to come to the realization that, I'll just have to, use my channel kind of sparingly at this point, because I've done years of streaming and stuff throughout the years on YouTube, and I think it's time for me to kind of like lay back, because I kind of like watching some of you younger cats coming up, man. You guys are hungry. I do, yeah, seriously. And so I'm not, I've been around a while, Feezy, so it's not important for me to be anything to anybody. I've proven myself to the people who've known me. I have nothing anymore to prove. But I really enjoy watching a lot of the younger guys carve their way through this and discover YouTube, build up a following, hey, make some bread off of it, although it's much harder now than it ever was to maintain it. But it's worthwhile. Collecting keeps me young. I love it to death. So like I said, I'm just pacing things just pacing things along, building the channel as I can, and I'm just having a good time.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what it's all about right there. You said it. Keywords, having a good time. Having fun.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate you. Like I said, we may have some other guests, but if not, we'll just rock with what we got here. With that, we can't forget about our special guests who are with us for every stream. I'm talking about, of course, the chat, the beautiful chat here. My home away from home was where I end up, just like you, Mike. Sometimes I'll be in there when I can catch streams live. I'll be in the chat and chatting up with fellow collectors. That's one of the things I enjoy, just kind of joking around and, aside from doing this live myself and chatting with the fellow community members, but just going in the chat and just kind of, chatting with them in there. It's like kind of another way for us to kind of come together, a platform while others are having their stream. And so I encourage that for you all currently watching, or who will join. Well, obviously they're not going to hear me if they're not here now, but yeah, by all means, if you want to carry on and have a conversation going, I always think that's cool in the chat. Just kind of do your thing. So go ahead.
I'm not seeing anything. I had to go over to YouTube because I wasn't seeing anything in my chat.
Oh no!
I don't see any of the crowd, any people. I mean, like on EV Mukes or whatever you pronounce it. Yeah, I can't see anybody. When I jump over the YouTube page, I can see everybody.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see him here. But speaking of that, let me go ahead and address the chat. Hopefully, you're able to figure that out, Mike. If not,
I don't know what's going on. I'll see.
But yeah, so as long as I got him here, Lane Kramer in the house, first one here. Let's go with some Feezy's figures tonight. I knew what he meant, though. Kind of a typo there. But I got you, Lane. Thank you for coming through, Lane. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good evening, sir, and a good weekend so far. The same with the movie canon, Geo in the house. Evening collectors, Mr. Feezy. Thank you, sir, for coming through. Hopefully you're having a good weekend as well so far. Let's see here. Commander Green. Gotta give the respects. Commander Green, thank you, sir. Thank you for coming through. Hope you're doing well. And Mr. Wellington himself, not 13. We got 14 Wellington in the house. Hiya! Judo Chop. Yep, he's right here. Judo Chop. What is going on, 14? Thank you for coming through, buddy. Appreciate you. Let's see here. And we got everyone saying hi. Nice. See, that's what I like to see. Everyone greeting each other. All good conversation going on there. Appreciate you all for coming through. And let's see. Hopefully we'll get some more. But if not, of course, there's always a replay. So we'll carry on. Mike, you good?
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, Commander Green showed up on somebody's live stream this weekend, or a few days ago. I was like,
oh, yeah.
Green in real life.
Yeah, in the flesh. Yeah. On LWO, right? He was on LWO?
One of those.
I think it was. Yeah. Commander Green, correct us if we're wrong, but yeah, I think it was LWO. Yeah, glad to see you on there. Glad you were able to make it on. And yeah, I know I got to get him back on here. I know last time I had him was on apparently collecting, and I know this time doesn't usually work for a lot of people. But
yeah, because I remember I said, didn't I see Commander Green one other time, real briefly? It must have been your stream.
Yeah, it was a while. It was last year. Yeah, one of my apparently collecting streams. It was with him and oh man, I'm forgetting who else it was. Apologies to the other guests. But yeah, there was 3 of us, and yeah, it was a while ago. But yeah, be sure to catch that if you haven't already. It's on my channel, apparently collecting with Commander Green. He was on there. But yeah, hopefully we can get you back on here when you're available, sir.
Yeah. And
but yeah,
a little quick shout out because he said, "Hello, movie canon. How are you?"
Yeah, hello. Oh, that's what it was with Blue Tattoo. That's right, with Blue. Yeah, shout out to Blue Tattoo. That's right.
Yeah. Wasn't it like Blue on your first one or something? Or close to it?
That was S-Beam. S-Beam was on my first one with Pop Culture Living Room.
Yeah. Period.
Yep. Yeah. So that offer goes to anybody else out there in the community. If any of you have thought about trying to test your streaming capabilities, or you want to kind of dip your feet in the water, your toes in the water, so to speak, and you want to kind of just see what it's all about, hit me up, send me a message. We can discuss and work it out, see what schedule, what a good time to get you on, and what you want to discuss. But yeah, I'm all up for those who are wanting to come on and use my platform, use this stream as a trial run, basically, because others have done it for me, and I just want to pay it forward. So please let me know if any of you are interested. It's always I'm always open to having others come on and share their thoughts and opinions on some of these figures. So I know, again, I don't talk about hot toys or any of the mainline figures or in art like that, but for those of other like-minded collectors out there who are interested, let me know. With that, speaking of figures, let us jump right into it here. All right, first on the agenda here, we got, let me go ahead and share screen. We got the ThreeZero Ultraman Tiga Sky variant. Mike, I thought you would appreciate this here.
Well, your timing, pretty good.
So this is, like I said, the Tiga Sky, not Tiger, it's Tiga Sky. This is going for $149 USD, standing about 12.4 inches, which is 31.6 centimeters ish. And of course, ThreeZero, how ThreeZero does it. 47 points of articulation on this bad boy, this Ultraman boy. That does make sense, but yeah. One pair of detachable leg armor and boosters. Let's see here, has a detachable backpack, thruster backpack. He doesn't come out a lot, but of course, die cast. He has some die cast on plastic. LED. Let's see, light up chest. That chest beam there. You can see there that chest. What do you call that? That little that green light there. You can see that lights up his eyes, and then there's something on his forehead that lights up as well. So he has some LED features. Let's see here. 3 pairs of interchangeable hands, and we can go through them here. I think I have they're all laid out right there. This middle thing here, can you see my mouse? I always forget. Yep. Yeah, so that's his backpack. These go on his calves here in the back. These 2 pieces here on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. Right, yeah. And then these are the interchangeable. I think these are the forearm armor pieces they're talking about there. But by the way, in the chat, let us know if any of the audio's off, or we're coming too low, too loud. That goes for Mike, myself, or the music. Of course, let us know. Give us the feedback. Appreciate that. So that way we know how we're coming in. But so ThreeZero Ultraman. Mike, I know you recently got the which one was it that you got on Amazon? You got a Steel for?
You want to bring me up big? It's within reaching distance of me.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Just real quickly.
There we go.
Yeah. I just I guess maybe it's been.
So Mike is grabbing his ThreeZero Ultraman that he got for, what is it, $90? Was it on Amazon?
It was less than that. It was like 70.
Oh man, like 70. Okay, even better.
Yeah, bro.
What you got?
I got this one. Is called it's just called the Ultraman Suit Zero.
Suit Zero. Okay, yeah, I think I've seen that one. Yeah. Look at that.
And I put these are guns from a McFarlane figure, but they look so baller. Okay. His hand. Let me come back a little bit. I don't want to knock Thina over.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, she's already mad at me for bringing my girl here.
Yeah, don't lay hands on Thina.
This figure stare down for her. He told me, she said, Michael, I want to stand right up in front of the camera for everybody who hated me. I said, from now on, honey, you can stay there and piss everybody off.
I want all the haters to stare at me.
That's right. But look at that, man.
Yep. Yeah, how do you like that figure?
I'm somewhat disappointed in it.
Somewhat disappointed? Okay, hold those thoughts. We'll go through the rest of this ThreeZero Ultraman here, and then you can tell us your pros and cons of the one you have, because I'm sure you're pretty sure they're going to be similar here.
I'll keep it here.
All right. So yeah, this one, as you guys, for those of you who are just listening, the background, typical Ultraman silver, but the key with this one is, and I'm presuming why, hence the Tiga Sky edition, is there's some blue. So the colors in this one, it's silver, blue, and it looks like there's some slight purple on this one. But this one pops a lot. I'm really digging this color scheme. Usually the blue and silver color schemes I usually dig, man. I'm kind of that gets me. So these, this figure here looks really awesome. I'm really digging this
their
one.
designs are really killing me. There's a few others that I thought about getting. I mean, they dipped down a little low on my priority list, but they have a lot of cool. Some designs I don't care for, but they got a lot of really cool designs. And there's a few other ones I think maybe in the future I might go for.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have of course, again, ThreeZero, they do their thing with these types of mechs, robots, figures. But here, there's a picture here, the one on the right, you can see where his backpack opens up, kind of similar to the flaps on the Hot Toys Iron Man.
Yeah, I like that.
The flatbacks, not the flapjacks, the flatbacks open up, and of course, he's got again, I mentioned, what was it, 47 points of articulation. So for sure, double jointed knees and elbows. In addition to, I'm sure she has like they're pretty good with the foot and toe articulation there. So one thing I didn't mention, this Ultraman, this suit is based on, I just learned this recently too, when I was doing my research, is that it's based on a Ultraman suit, Another Universe, which is what is this here? A photo novel series that started in the Hobby Japan magazine in 2019. So the Hobby Japan is a toy company, right? They mostly focus on Gundams, I believe, like model kits and things like that, and they have other figures too. But they put out a magazine, every so often. I'm not sure how often, but this Ultraman, there was like a spin-off Ultraman series called Another Universe within that like magazine / catalog publication, and so they have a bunch of various different figures, and I think that figure there was one of them, Mike. That Zero, the one that you showed, that was also based on that, as well as this Tiga Sky and the Tiga Ultraman. And so this is a variant of the previous Tiga that was released, that came out, I can't remember, I think it was a year or two ago. Correct me if I'm wrong there in the chat or in the comments, but I pulled it up here. So you can see on the right is the original Ultraman Tiga, and then the one on the left is this one we're looking at here, this Sky, the Tiga Sky variation. But there's some, obviously, like for the most part, the suits are pretty identical. I try to go through and see if I can notice any major differences, but it looks like maybe his shoes aren't as pointy. Here you can see on the bottom right, let me actually move it up there. On the bottom right here, you can see he has those pointy toe boots, elf shoes type of thing. And then on the left, they kind of tone that down. And you're like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't go as pointy. And they went, looks like more of like a comfortable loafer type of situation. I'm not sure, but I think they took the right approach on that one. Kind of shaved it off there. But man, this color scheme, this blue, silver, and purple one is just man, that's just fire. That's I'm really digging this one. So I, for one, jumped on this one because
did you?
Yeah, again, the color scheme. But I don't know, Mike, you had some cons with yours, so you may, I don't know if you'll change my mind. Let's see. What do you what were your dislikes on this figure? On your Zero figure, I should say.
The joints, and I don't know, maybe I just have a weaker one, but the hands just come right off. I mean, not even a little pop, it just kind of come right off. They don't fall off. I mean, once you have everything on, they'll stay there, but if I just like reach to pull this, it just almost slides off. There are a couple of joints in some areas, like he has drop down hips, and on one side, the drop down hip, I have to wedge it back up when I'm posing because it comes down too far.
Oh, I see.
So that's, really that's kind of my only problem with it, is the joints seem to be kind of weak. I can go in and reinforce them, but as of right now, there's really no need. I mean, it's functioning the way it needs to. I might do that a little bit later on. But I was having a little bit of an issue with the joints, and that was kind of frustrating to me.
I see.
Okay. There's not too much else, though. I mean, as far as standing, those feet like that's on the one that you're getting, that's a beautiful thing about these figures. they stand up without a stand, and it's very easy because of the weight is so evenly distributed. Regardless of how heavy these are, I've been able to balance my figure on one leg very easily.
Nice.
So you can have it even actually doing those high karate kicks where he's back and he's picking up.
Yeah,
that's possible.
Where's that at?
It's actually possible.
Okay, nice. Yeah, this will be my first Ultraman. I've only had a few. I have the Power Rangers from ThreeZero, and I have a bunch of Transformers. I love the Transformers, and I would think this would be similar to the Transformers more so than like their human figures. But,
I think you'll enjoy it very much. And the other good thing about it is, articulation wise, you can pose these figures in a way where the articulation is so good, it really does look like a human being in the armor, as opposed to having an armored figure that you're just posing. It really helps to reflect realness in your poses.
Nice. Okay.
Considering how much armor's on it, it's surprisingly very good.
Okay. Yeah, and does the chest and the eyes light up on yours as well?
Yes, the chest and the eyes. There's a battery up in the helmet.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you bring me up real quick? I'll show you.
Yes, sir. There you go.
Yep.
Beamed up.
Now I don't know how strong the batteries still are, but so you got your top comes off. You have your switch up here. And I don't. It's kind of faint because the lights are on in here, but I think you can.
Yeah, I can barely. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I noticed it. Yeah, it is kind of hard to see with the lights. You're right, but I can see it.
You also have it down here in the chest plate.
Oh, nice. It's a push one right there. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So that set of batteries in the head also powers the light, the LED in the chest.
No, there's two separate.
Oh, okay.
This one you lift. This one you push it on and off. And then this one has a switch.
Okay. And the batteries for the chest LEDs that go in the back then, I'm guessing?
Where does this one for the chest go? You know something, dude? I'm not sure I remember because now that I think about it, because all I do, because the batteries are already in it, I'll be honest with these. I think it's a push button thing you're supposed to do down here, but I really forgot. It's been sitting up there for so long. But take my word for it. It's cool.
I got you. Yeah. Dun-dun-dun. But you don't have to take my word for it. Dun-dun-dun.
Right, you don't have to take my word for it. Well, yeah, it's and for the price, Feezy, these are a steal. I would suggest to anybody who's into anime. I mean, these are a great purchase. You can find these every once in a while for under. Not all the time, but sometimes for under $100.
Yeah, I've seen them go that low before. They have sales and
check out these special sales and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of hit or miss though, right? Just like all figures, there's some figures that'll just go quick, and you kind of never know which ones are going to be popular.
That's right. You can't be lazy. You got to be diligent. I go to all of the different sites every day. I don't necessarily make all of them all day, but I'm always checking the different online stores repeatedly all week long because things will pop up, and then you'll see your email tomorrow, and sites will go, "We got 50% off all figures," and you go, "Oh my God, I just missed it."
You go, damn it.
Yes, you gotta stay on.
Yeah,
that's why they call it hunting.
Yeah. Or those instances where you're gonna you intend to go buy a figure, and you know it was available. It was there to order 1 minute, and the next time you go and it's already sold out. You're like, oh, what the hell? It was just available.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. It's just always those last few minutes, man. It's just like gotta be quick. But real quick before we go on here, thanks for showing that, Mike, and letting us know your thoughts on firsthand experience on your Ultraman figure there.
I'd say, I tell anybody, like I said, other than these joining shoes, and it could just be mine. ThreeZero, they really do some great stuff. They really do.
Yeah. Okay, looking forward to this one then. Yep. So this was the Ultraman, the ThreeZero Ultraman Tiga Sky variant 1/6. I think this is Fig Zero series. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I saw here.
Yeah, it's the Zero.
right? This one, oh, the one you have is 0. This one here is the Tiga Sky.
Here's a series, and the one I have and that one are all a part of them. They got a bunch of them, man. There are many of these different models. They're great.
Yep. Yeah, they have a bunch. Yeah, and there's even I even just I saw recently they have a black suit version of this one here, this Tiga.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, it was already sold out. The few sites I saw it, but yeah, it was like a black version.
It was like black and gold. Black metal and black and silver.
I think it was black and gold. Actually, I can't remember. Yeah, I vaguely saw it, not even bothered, just because it had come out a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. There's variations out there for all you Ultraman fans. Let's see here. So Commander Green giving us the feedback on the audio. You're both sounding good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Great.
Gio says hope all's well. He's definitely. So I'm guessing he's having a good weekend so far. Glad to hear. I'm glad to hear, Gio. Hopefully,
and he said definitely next month. Does he mean that he's going to be purchasing one? Is that what he means?
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure next month. Maybe he's talking about CaliCon. It's in a few weeks. Where we at? Yeah, we're so. Oh man, less than 2 weeks now. Yesterday it was 2 weeks. So
if this was 2025, I'd be on my way there.
Yeah, I'll be seeing Gio in CaliCon. Yeah, he lives down that area, so I'll be looking forward to that.
You guys are doing it the week of my birthday, which really eats me alive. It would have been great to celebrate my birthday with you guys. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, it would have been, man. But
next year, I'll try and make it.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, like we said, we're hoping to get this, make it an annual thing. So hopefully we can see you next year for that one. You come out there. S Beam in the house. Yo, hello all. What is up, S Beam? Thank you for coming through. I know you're at work, so appreciate you tuning in, listening to us here. Hopefully we may have an appearance. No pressure though from S Beam. If I know he's gonna get out of work later, so it's all good. If you just want to tune in, sit back, relax, grab a drink, some popcorn.
He's one of the hardest working
Mike and I. Yeah.
This guy.
Let's see here. Thrawn's office in the house. Hello all. What is up, Thrawn's office? Thank you for coming through. Let's see here. And Mike and the Feezy. Yeah, he's saying hi, everybody. Yeah, I appreciate you, Mike. Hope you're having a good weekend so far, man. Hope you're having a good Saturday night.
Yeah.
All right. Any other thoughts on this one, Mike? On this Ultraman before we go on to the next one?
Let's keep it moving.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
We're going to
face
folks. Sucker real good tonight. We're going to face.
Yep. You heard it himself. Going on to the next one, we have from one beautifully colored figure to another. We have the beautiful chemistry.
Excuse me, but that sounds racial.
That sounds racial.
You follow suit. Hey, the other channels are. You might as well follow suit.
Yeah, no. That won't be me. That won't be me. Yeah. We have the Skeen series Exorcist JJ here. This is this is Beautiful Chemistry, which is a sub-label of Underverse. So for some of you who may have missed the figure Lowdown, where I first talked about Underverse Figures, it's Ashley Wood's company. So he went off. He used to be with ThreeZero when it was 3A, because it was ThreeZero and Ashley Wood's, hence the 3A. But he broke off and he started his own multimedia entertainment / collectible company called Underverse. And so he co-founded that, but he's mostly kind of, from what I understand, running the shots there. And so this Beautiful Chemistry label is a sub-label of Underverse, so it's within that Underverse branding here. And so episode 2, Figure Lowdown episode 2 is when I first talked about it. I kind of went over more of the history on that, so if you're interested, check that out. Actually, the link is to that episode is in the description here. Kind of plan to hit on that one, but yeah, so this is, let's see here, this is going for about 180 to 223 depending on where you shop. The 223, the higher end, was at BBTS. And so that's where last I saw was still available. I will say, for the most part, this is sold out for a lot of the websites, and it seems like it's already coming out. There are some reviews out there, so it's coming out pretty soon, if not already, some places. So if you're interested, after we discuss it here, or after you look at it yourself, go check those sites and jump on it if you want it, because like I said, it's starting the pre-orders and the in stock are starting to sell out. So just an FYI there. But let's see here. So it doesn't come with a lot, and we'll go over here with the photo that has everything in here. But she has 4 pairs of hands, an enchanted dummy, an enchanted pistol, a demon compass, compass base, rope, and a waist rope and a stand. She comes with a stand. So I guess from what I understand, this figure is supposed to be. This isn't based on any existing IP. This is an original idea that is a collaboration with this artist, Zine Chen. You can kind of see here, it's kind of small, but there's it says designed by Zine Chen. So this is an original design by that artist. And one of the reasons that, again, for this is from what I was reading, that Ashley Wood created this sub-label of Beautiful Chemistry is he wanted to give a platform to artists, to give them an opportunity to bring their artistry, their art to life in figure form. And so he selected some artists. I don't know what the criteria was, but he selected some artists, and they drew up some designs, and he made their designs into actual figures. And so I think right now there's 4 artists that he's teamed with, and so far there's 2 that have made their designs to figure form, and this is one of them. And I'll show you the other one that's already released, and that went out in this Beautiful Chemistry label that came out earlier. So this one is Exorcist JJ. I think that's her name. I don't know if it's Skeen series Exorcist JJ or just Exorcist JJ. I'm not sure. It was kind of confusing there in that sense. But let me go through some of the pictures here. So yeah, this one, man, really beautiful all around. The colors just, I'm all about color. You can kind of tell, like I mentioned, from my logo, my background. One of the things that kind of just stands out in general in making figures unique and different are their colors, and just in everything else. I kind of go for things that have a lot more color, a lot more life and vibrancy on some things. Other things, I'll kind of go to the some more neutral or dark colors, or the blacks, the dark blues and things like that. But this one, man, I just love the way it pops. The colors are just awesome and vibrant. Fabric clothing. You can see that little dummy thing she has with her. That's her enchanted dummy that I was reading off in the that she comes with.
I think that's freaking.
Yeah, so I did see a review. I saw a couple of reviews, and there's this little bulb on top of his head lights up. So that actually there's an LED on that, so that actually lights up. So that's a light up feature there with
like a ghost alert.
Yeah, I think from what I understand, it's supposed to be like some sort of detector. I'm not sure. I haven't read the full backstory on this original character design here, but yeah, she's supposed to be some sort of like demon hunter type of character. I'm not sure, but either way, you can make up your own story. She just looks great. I think she just looks great. Yeah, this Underverse is, again, it seems like what they're going for is more kind of stylized figures, right? Kind of based on somewhat art, and some of us say that these figures are art, and this is a good example of that, right? That combines art with figures, and so they have certain exaggerated features, and you can kind of tell, well, again, by this dummy here, it's kind of a little more exaggerated. It looks kind of cartoony, but anime style for sure, anime-ish. But yeah, I just think it looks really, really good. What are your thoughts on this, Mike?
Looks like a creamsicle.
Yeah. Yeah.
The color, the app is just absolutely stunning.
Yeah, right?
The vibrancy, this will scream off of your shelf. Mm-hmm. But I'm disappointed when you showed the second picture.
Here?
Yeah, because from the top of the head to the knee, love it.
Yeah.
The extended lower portion of the leg really takes away from it, because boy, this body's super sexy. Mm-hmm. And I just think now when you have that extended portion of the leg, it definitely takes away from her flexibility. I wish the leg was formed to the body.
Like, what do you mean? Like
that you didn't have this long extension behind the bottom portion of her leg. I wish it was more proportional to a real.
Oh, I see. You're wanting to see like more lifelike proportions. for this
on
figure.
the legs. Yeah, just take the bottom below the knee and shorten it like a human being. Just make her more like a human body as opposed to extending it.
I
Right
see
here, it's taken away from her form altogether. It's taking all of the. To me, it takes away from the femininity when you got these legs here. I don't like that at all.
I see.
It takes away from the. To me, totally. I can't. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, that's fair. Yeah, and obviously this is like I mentioned. This is I kind of like it because again I know it seems more like anime-ish. It's kind of more exaggerated. There's stylized, and so it's kind of going for that look. But yeah, I see what you're saying. There's some people who kind of want more of that, who'd want it to be more proportional.
And not that I wouldn't mind a figure that has exaggerated points, but this particular figure, the way it's designed here.
Yeah,
I would much prefer a closer to anatomically correct.
I gotcha.
But I understand that the figure, and I'm sure the figure in animated form looks just like her, right?
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's not. I'm just saying that it looks like it could be based on an anime, like an anime, like inspired. But it's there's no actual like anime or book or animated film that is based on. It's just like an original design. There's a piece of art that the artist, this Zine Chen, drew up, and
super talented. I mean, I love pretty much everything else about it. Because I was looking at, like I said, I was looking at the forum because I'm on an agenda this year, and I need some more enrollments in the women's varsity.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking out for, Feez.
Yep, same. No, I hear you. I needed some more females.
She's gotta be sexy.
I hear you.
Sexiness.
I hear you.
No, I mean, in general, Feezy, it's a nice figure. It really is a nice figure. Like I said, the paint application is superb. It's anybody in the anime, I'm sure. Dude, it's under 200, and he's speaking my language.
Yeah, and she has. I think these are printed here on her arms. She has like these tattoos or these kind of symbols here on her arm, kind of going along with her character. Yeah, that's just pretty awesome.
Is great paintwork. Just great.
Yeah,
I love it. And we're talking soft goods, right?
Yes, sir.
Jacket is killer, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yep, soft goods. Let me see if I'm missing anything else. I mentioned the stand. Yeah, not too much, but what she does have, and just like what's there, I think is done well.
It's done
really. Yeah, this one really stands out, man. I'm really loving this one. I had to jump on this one. I didn't want, because I started again. I mentioned it was starting to get other places had it sold out, and so.
Well, I'll keep an eye on your channel. If you get this in and you show it off,
yeah, man. Yeah, I will let you know how it is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And there's, what's that?
Seamless body?
No, I don't think it is. Like there was, let me see here. I think there was a photo here where you can see some of the joints. Yeah, I think it's under the jacket, which makes sense, right? I mean, it kind of would kind of.
You can't see it in the legs.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like maybe it might be the legs might be seamless because I don't see.
The legs got to be seamless, right?
And it's covered. Yeah. No, I don't know. It doesn't mention the description. So I'm not sure. It didn't say in the description if it was seamless. So, but yeah, either way, like she is covered. So I wouldn't mind if it was jointed. If the joints were exposed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a a perfectionist when it comes to that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, let's see here. Commander Green saying kind of like prestige. Oh yeah. I think he's referring to the research. Yeah, our research and development team with prestige worldwide. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was like. Yeah. Blue tattoo in the house. What is up, Blue? Speaking of Blue, thanks for joining us, buddy. Yeah, we were just saying earlier how the last time we had Commander Green on, it was that apparently collecting stream with myself, him.
Guess what? You had green and blue. Get it?
Yeah, I did. Exactly. Yeah. I think I made that joke there when we had it too. I forgot what I said, but yeah, I think I pointed that out.
You said a very unpopular bro.
Wait, what?
No.
Nothing. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So let me see here. Oh, yeah. So I mentioned Underverse, beautiful chemistry. This is a sub label. The other figure they released for this sub-label was this figure here. Okay. This is I think it's, I don't know if it's supposed to be Psychic or Psychick.
We got a potential Karen here.
Yeah, this is Cuckoo, I guess. Psychic.
He looks
Cuckoo. So this was the first figure released in that beautiful chemistry label here, and this one is from the sites that I've been to, and it was completely sold out as well. So there's people who are really digging the aesthetic of these figures.
Yeah, well.
You know, when I seen this and some of his other figures, this actually reminds me of the Gorillaz art, you know, on their album, the band.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, so the one on the right.
I would not be surprised. You are absolutely, because the Gorillaz, they always have that wide lower portion of the face with a real wide mouths. Exactly, dude.
Yeah, that's I believe that artist is named. His name is Jamie Hewlett, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong there in the chat in the comments. But yeah, at first I thought it was kind of, I don't know if he collaborated with them because it looks really similar. But then, you know, I looked at the artist for Gorillaz, and yeah, so it was Jamie Hewlett, and the artist for this is 127. So this figure, I don't know if you can kind of see in the bottom right, it says designed by 127. So that's the artist for this particular figure. And I mentioned, I mentioned there's
that's Scream's Gorillaz.
That's Scream, yeah, right, yeah.
It really does. But she can't get anywhere near me. She's trouble. This chick,
this chick, yeah, Cuckoo. She's Cuckoo.
Bro.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks cool, but I don't think this is one that I personally would go with. I mean, the other one, the colors on the other one, the previous one on JJ, I'll call her JJ. This one here, yeah, this one. I mean, I couldn't pass this one up, but this one I was like, okay. I mean,
she looks 18. This one right here, I don't know about her. You better call her quick.
You know what she also reminds me of is Edna Mode from The Incredibles. She kind of has like facial features.
Now I can't unsee it.
Yeah, you can't see Mode, Edna Mode. Yeah, so this is an interesting figure, but yeah, this is not one that I just wanted to show you all there. Kind of, there's another figure in this label that was released so far. But yeah, that was Underverse in collaboration with Beautiful Chemistry on those figures.
Yeah, as a fully matured and developed male human being, this one looked a little weird on my.
Yeah, it wasn't for me either. So I was like, I'm good on this one.
I mean, unless it was unless I accompanied it with other things, it just would be like, who is she and what is she doing?
I don't know what she is. I forgot.
No, I'm saying that's what people would be asking me when they come in. That shit, they'd be going, now who is this? Why is she here?
Yeah, why? Who? Yeah, why do you have this in your collection? How'd this get here?
And again, I do have Kung Fu Billy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. This is true.
I could pair her up with Kung Fu Billy.
Yeah, I think that's what we have. You know, one of the things that you and I have in common with our collections, right? It's kind of like diverse. So I guess this wouldn't be too out of. It wouldn't be too out of place.
Absolute Kung Fu Billy and her, perfect.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Okay, I'm getting it. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, that's it. Yeah. And they're so not under the Beautiful Chemistry sub-label, but Underverse has released some I think some other ones that are on pre-order or that are already available, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys. So this is just under the Underverse label. So these are designed by Ashley Wood, I believe, here, these figures. So this one, I don't even know how to pronounce this. I want to say it's Tia Chat, I think is how you say that figure. I don't know. I could be wrong. A chat. But kind of like a cat looking type of character here. Alternate heads here. I don't know if that's his mask, the cat head thing. But again, animated look. Here's his unmasked head or unhelmeted head there on the right.
Wow, this is weird.
Yeah. So again, that was the title. Beautiful, Weird, and Wild, right? That's where I got that from.
I wanted this for the jacket.
Yeah, right? That puffer, like bomber jacket, I guess? Or
dude.
Puffy jacket? Yeah.
Wow, I love the clothes.
Yeah.
I'm to the point, dude, I would wear this in like real life.
Yeah, that big ass jacket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because it gets really cold there. You're right.
Oh, this looks so. It's just baller.
Yeah.
The thing I don't like about I don't. I mean, I even like the head sculpt. I don't like the animated human head sculpt though. I would.
I see.
I wouldn't even use it.
Yeah, I was kind of turned off by that too.
I would buy this thing just to take the head off and put another. You can put all different types of head sculpts.
Yeah, yep, that's true. Yeah, for those of you out there who are, possibly thinking about that, that's a good idea. Yeah, of course, with a lot of these other figures, right? You can kind of do some sort of modifications, do some modding, do some head swaps, or
I would just use simple head swap.
Yeah,
everything else is fine with me.
Yeah, but yeah, for those of you that are, into these types of things, this.
What about you?
Nah, yeah, like I'm with you. I do like the jacket. I agree. The jacket was really cool. That look, that could go well with some other figures.
And he's got a soft goods turtleneck.
Yeah,
dude, the soft goods are killer, bro.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, the clothing is good. Like, yeah,
what do they want? What do they want for this one?
I'll have to get back to you on that one. I didn't look up the price just because this was something I just wanted to show you guys to kind of let you know what else from Underverse was out there.
As long as you live.
Yeah, should have done.
I'm all about price.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. I'll get back to you.
All right.
I believe it's. I have the link. No, yeah, not for this one. There's the next one here.
Okay.
This other figure from Underverse is I don't even know. Again, another one I can't pronounce, but it says Bipu Surat, the Tomorrow Samurai.
Right.
So again, another figure kind of has some color of the shirt, but also stylized, kind of animated type of look. Here you can kind of see the head sculpt has a little base like an either animated or cartoonish kind of character.
Yep.
But so yeah, the Tomorrow Samurai, I guess, is supposed to be like a modern samurai. Samurai are big right now due to Shogun. The show's been pretty successful. I'm digging it so far. And so I think I don't know if this came out around the same time, but this was also up for pre-order on Giant Toy. So the link for this one is in the description. I forgot to put the other one, the previous one, but yeah, this one's cool. Again, I like the colors on the shirt. Tailoring, again, it's all cloth fabric goods on the clothing. Also doesn't come with much here. Let me shift this up here, but you can see just has his sword. What is it? Has like 6 pairs of alternate hands and that cat there, his little companion that he has. But yeah, kind of interesting, cool figure on this one here. But yeah, overall, again, Underverse kind of more based on bringing artistic creations to life in figure form is just kind of what they're going for, giving artists a platform to bring their figures to life.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on these, Mike?
Once again, and maybe because see, I grew up on anime, but I was like, I was a kid, and I'm not like a collector of it. I might find a piece or here or there. Just like with the other one, the one you were just showing.
Yeah.
The soft goods. I love that whole soft good hookup. It's fantastic. I love the clothes that they pick for them and stuff like that. I'm just right. I don't need figures with anime head sculpts. I'm just not into that.
Yeah, no, I get you. And 14 Wellington, appreciate you saying that this figure here, this Tiga chat, is $255 USD on pre-order through BBTS. Yeah, and I do remember this one being a little more pricier. Thank you for looking it up. Appreciate you, Wellington. But again, shop around. Shop around and see if you can find a better price. But yeah, I think last I checked, BBTS was one of the few that had some of these figures available.
Those of you in the chat that don't know me, I'm a cheap, So I'm looking for discounts and all kinds of constantly.
Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that, man. You're always trying to save money.
I'm cheap and proud.
Nothing wrong with saving money. I'm sure we can all do that.
Especially in today's collectible environment.
Yeah. Given the opportunity, I'm sure we would all do the same if we had an option to go to a cheaper figure.
Oh, no. A lot of this is not just that, Keith. It's all about discipline.
It's all about what?
Discipline.
Oh, discipline. Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. There's definitely some of that too. Yeah.
That's what I take pride in.
Yeah.
Must other than that,
fight.
I would be doing
the resistance.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no. Anybody, listen, anybody into anime, easy like you, of course.
Yep.
What are your thoughts? Are you going to get these?
This one, yeah. Again, the colors, I do like the vibrancy and the artistry in this one. I think this is going to go well with the other one. Let me go back here to JJ.
Underverse characters? Do you have any other Underverse?
I don't. No. So these will be my first two.
Okay.
But also, yeah, because it seems like they're not. Although they don't say they're limited, it seems like they're not making very many. But I mean, I get it, right? These are kind of niche already to begin with, and so it only makes sense that they would, mass produce these because, for one, it seems like again they're kind of going more for like the artistic side of it, and so usually with figures like that, they don't make that many, and so for one, I appreciate things where artists, where they kind of put some thought in, they try something new, and it doesn't always work, and sometimes it does. But here, these figures call to me just because, again, the color. I'm all about color, and it's different, unique, and that's one of the things I was going to touch on here. Some of the collectors here in the community say we always want something different. We always see the same things, and this is a good example of that, right? Of a variety, and Hot Toys can only expand so much. They only have like so wide of a range as far as diversity, right? Because they want to make the money, right? They mass produce these figures, and they have the big IPs.
2.0 and 3.0, so now you really feel like the thing that frustrates me about certain parts of the community is that, well, it doesn't frustrate me. Let me put it this way. There's certain areas of the community that I don't fit into simply because, not because I'm not into the particular IPs, but some of them are particular IP obsessed, or like that's all they focus on.
Yeah.
And so it bores me. So it's no reason for me to stick around. I do need to have a lot more diversity when like for instance, with you, Feezy, you collect just about anything. And I'm kind of in that area too. I can go anywhere at any time. You never know. That's how I'm just like that. I can't put too much in one IP.
Yeah, same. Yeah, if I'm not a completionist and lines person. I know some people are. They just they rather have it, and that we all have our preferences. So I totally get that. There's
so many channels doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, how many? Dude, I jump all the channels every day, and once Joker comes up, everybody's talking about it. Like,
you're talking about like companies out.
Particular. No, I'm talking about particular channels concentrate. I mean, everybody concentrates on the same thing because everybody's collecting the same thing.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get it. Yeah, and that's, again, I've said this multiple times on previous streams, but that's why I do this stream, right? Because there's some times where I do want to talk about Hot Toys as well, because I collect those as well.
Not every day.
And and I go on other streams and I do that, but here, I wanted to make this more about figures outside of that, because like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, the top of this stream,
dude, I really appreciate that. Yeah.
There are other figures out there and that we may not all know about, that collectors may not know about, and so I want to just make other collectors aware and let them know, hey, there's other figures out there if you're looking for something different.
And you want them to feel inclusive.
Yeah, exactly, inclusive. And of course I welcome everybody to chat and to, like I mentioned, to come on the stream. Right. But hey, if you're like me and you like diversity and you want to kind of explore and go outside to see what else is available out there besides the usual Hot Toys and Hasbro and things like that, I do my best to kind of cover certain figures here, and there's a lot, so I may not get them all, but I try to do the ones that at least catch my eye and I think that are really cool and worth talking about. So. But I'm with you there, Mike. It sounds like me and you are there on the same page as far as diversity on our collection and changing it up. But yeah, like I was saying, these figures here are a good example of being different, something that is, and again, it may not be for everybody. I know this is niche, but still, there's different things out there for different collectors, and so.
But you never know, because what was it, a couple of streams ago? I can't remember the name, but that one figure you brought up that was Animaster. Oh yeah, all day. You brought up an. a couple of streams ago. I'm like,
The female, yeah.
dude.
The females, yeah.
I'm looking at her. She's kind of creeping up on the priority.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I had to get that one. I didn't get the other one, but so for those of you that don't know, it was the previous stream. I think they were the Genesis Amen figures.
Yeah.
And they were oh man, I'm blanking on the show. I think it was a show that it's based on. But yeah, episode 13, I think it was. If you're curious, go and check that out. There were the Genesis Amen figures that we talked about. And there were a couple of really cool figures as well, female figures, and one of them Mike and I agreed that looked better than the other. So I personally jumped on it, but
you pre-ordered it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
When does that due out? Is it due out any quarter this year or next year?
Oh man, I can't. I think it was end of this year, but I can't.
I won't hold you to it.
You'd have to go check the stream, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I can't remember, to tell you the truth. We go through a lot of figures, it's hard to tell. But speaking of beautiful figures, thank you for that segue. Going from one beautiful figure to another one. You said you wanted beautiful and sexy, Mike. Well, guess what? I got just the thing for you. We have
full hentai.
Yeah, we're going there. Not full hentai, maybe partial hentai. Maybe like shallow end hentai. This is the Starman Agent B.
I have been thinking. She has gotten mine.
Yeah, I know you discussed this on Beam's channel earlier in Collector's Figure, but I kind of wanted to touch on this also, just give my thoughts on it. So this is the Agent B, inspired by, not at all associated with Cammy from Street Fighter. It's just inspired by, there was a total coincidence that this figure looks like that. But if you're thinking about Cammy from Street Fighter, you could possibly see the similarities. But yeah, so this is, like I said, Starman is the company that's making this one, and they're calling this one Agent B. Let's see here. Lost my place here in my notes. So about 150 to 183 here. So let's see, moving eyes. This figure is going to have moving eyes. And it says it has hair transplant in the head. So I don't know if that means rooted or what, but there's a wire in the braid, which is cool. So you can pose it and have her do those cami poses that we'll see here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, not cami poses, I should say.
Yeah.
Medical silicone steel skeleton body. So that's similar to TB League, I believe, right? Steel skeleton, seamless body. Yep. Leather straps there for her harness. Let's see, leather boots as well. 6 hands. And this is interesting. This is, I don't know how this is going to work, but she has stickers, camouflage stickers that would go on her legs. So usually Cammy has, for the ink or I think they're tattoos that they're normally on her leg. But so here they went with the sticker approach, and I don't know how well it's going to stick to silicone. You guys let me know in the chat, in the comments. I don't have any experience with that.
I bet it sticks real well. Problem is taking them off.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like here in the photos, it looks like they stick well, but I don't know. Like I said, I would think it wouldn't, just because, the silicone, or maybe it's a different type of adhesive.
Personally, I wouldn't do it.
You would what?
I wouldn't do it.
Oh, you would put them on that? You would just leave them off? Yeah, I would be with you also. Like, I wouldn't even.
But the thing that, if I may interject.
Yes, sir. Go for it.
The thing that I like, at least about this particular TB League figure, and I don't know if they're doing it with all of their figures. TB League, I'm not talking about this particular company.
Yeah.
But it came with a stocking mesh. So literally no dust can land on her. But I know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I noticed with a lot of the other figures, there was not this body stocking on them, and I don't know why. I don't know if this is something you're just starting, but I really think that all companies should do that. Put a body stocking on, so that you have the option. Now, it's going to require me undressing her totally, because I do want to powder the body.
Oh, okay.
The folks in the chat know these silicone bodies are not to be played with. You got to take these very seriously, because they will deteriorate on you if you don't take care of them correctly.
Yeah, I need to. I mentioned this before, but I need to go through, and I have some figures with silicone, the bodies, and I need to go put on that grease, that silicone grease on to protect them. But you're gonna go the powder route, you said?
I'm doing the reason why I'm doing the powder route is because I'm still going to keep the body stocking on her.
Yeah.
Just for added protection. Yeah, because I don't want anything to come off like I could die, but nothing should, because everything is, you just want to be careful that you don't die or get some coloration on the skin.
Yeah, no, I get you. I haven't. I'm still new to the whole. I have a couple of figures, like I said, that are silicone. I'm still new to them. I haven't had any issues on mine yet, but I think that's just because they're fairly new. And like you said, I don't handle them as much. I kind of post them up and I left them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to go and put some sort of protection on them, or all my seamless figures. I want to put some sort of protection just because the horror stories.
You really should.
Yeah, but yeah, any of you listening, watching, or now or in the replay chat comments, let us know what your go-to are. If you have any experience with silicone, I'm sure that'll be helpful for others as well, including myself. Let me know what your experiences have been with it and what you've done to kind of protect or prevent any damage to it.
Yeah.
That'd be good info to share with others on that. So
you're getting this? Are you getting this one?
I don't know yet. So let me compare here. So I did have, for those that don't know this, so this is Starman. Play Toys actually also came out with a version of Cammy, and it's the same with Chun-Li. So Chun-Li, they had that Play Toys figure, and then there was, I'm forgetting who. There's another third-party company that did one as well, inspired by Chun-Li. But yeah, I pulled it up here. So the Play Toys figure is on the right. So I pulled it up for comparison here, and the one we were just discussing, Starman, is here on the left.
I like the Starman on board.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough because the one on the right, this Play Toy, it has more. You can see more of the musculature definition in her legs, and it looks like the tattoos are kind of already painted on there or imprinted on there somehow. Yeah. As opposed to the ones on the left, again, these are stickers, but the ones on the right, it looks like she just has more muscular definition in her body. So I don't know. I kind of like that. Kind of seems more realistic as far as like, obviously she's a strong fighter.
Yeah.
Hence, the Street Fighter. So that would make sense. She's obviously working out and she's in the military, I believe is what her backstory was. She's supposed to be like with Guile. I can't remember. I think she was some sort of partner or with Guile. Yeah, I can't remember. She was like also in the military related somehow, but yeah, I'm not sure.
I have no problem with thick thighs. It's just that that's too much muscle.
It's too what?
Muscle. She's borderline.
Oh, I see.
Damn near male when it comes to the legs. It's too masculine when you get that kind. I like to see some smoothness in legs without a lot of definition.
I hear you.
When it comes to women.
Yeah, and also she is more pale here, the one on the right.
And the one on the left looks a bit older. Like the one on the left at least looks like she graduated college. The one on the left, barely out of high school.
You think so? I don't know. I think she
looks much younger.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go back a couple of pictures. I don't know. Here's the one on the right.
Minute. Well, yeah, that's the first one. Now let's see the second one.
Oh yeah, let me go back here.
That's the one that looks more mature. The other one. Wait a minute.
I don't know. I think.
Oh, okay. I thought I was looking at two different ones, but you're showing me two of one and two of the other. Okay.
No, this is, so I'm doing a comparison here. The one on the right is the Play Toys version, and the one on the left is a Starman.
As well. Yeah, the braids are blue. I think now the one on the right has a little bit more boobage. I would, something, if they moved the boobage from the one on the right to the one on the left, we're talking big time cool.
Yeah, is that the selling point for you?
Yeah, because it would be a little more proportional.
I see.
Yeah. But still, all in all, I'm going with the one on the left over the one on the right. Curious though, please, can you hold the audience? All right, hey audience. Okay, audience, what do you prefer? The one on the left or the one on the right? Just do L or R. Which one you prefer? I'm just curious, please.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. For those of you watching, if you had to go with one of these, or what, in your opinions, which one do you think is the better not cami figure, the one on the left or the one on the right. I don't know. I see what you're saying though.
Are for right.
Yeah, the one on the left.
On the left.
The one on the left. I see what you're saying though. She has more of like an athletic body. Kind of seems more like proportional. And again, the one on the right is more like based on musculature. Like she has. It seems like she's stronger, right? She's just stronger, and the one on the left is just kind of more athletic. I see what you're saying.
Now she would make a great She-Hulk.
Oh yeah. Wait, which one? The one on the right? That body? Yeah, that's true.
At least the lower portion, give her some more arms.
Yeah.
Getting close to a She-Hulk before she can be working.
Yeah, but realistically, I don't think I would get a cami. I would think I would get a Chun-Li first before I got a cami. I'm kind of waiting to see what Iconic comes out with.
Listen, bro. Now that I do need to get
Tell him. Yep. Waiting on because Iconic, they teased theirs, and I know others have mentioned this as well. These other third-party companies are coming out with their Street Fighter figures, and Iconic is maybe they're still cooking. I don't know. They don't. They're not rushing their figures, their art, and they want to make sure they have it. They do it right. So I don't know, or maybe they're improving based lessons learned from Ken and Ryu. So I don't know. Well, I'm curious to see what they come out with though, because if they come out with a Chun-Li, most likely right after they're gonna do a cami. So maybe that's it. Maybe they're just because they're gonna reuse that body most likely to some degree. They want to make sure they get it right. So I don't know. I'm just speculating here.
Timing's interesting because there is a figure out there. I can't think of the name of the company right now that does babes in uniforms and stuff. And there's one I've been looking for where there's a figure that he wears a beret.
Oh, okay.
That I'm thinking about purchasing. I mean, just out color, it'd be perfect for hot girl summer.
Yeah.
But
like S Beam says here.
Yeah.
This one's part of Mike's hot girl summer. Hot girl summer.
She would make it. I mean, this one here, but I don't want this particular figure. But I mean, it could be a candidate.
Yeah.
But no, I appreciate it. It looks cool, but I'll pass on it. What about you?
You'll pass on it?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I'm with you. There's let's see, Wellington here. Appreciate the feedback here on the silicone. Says you can't leave the seamless silicone joints in a bent position and not an extreme bend. Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
I'm liking these pictures though.
Yeah, for an extended period of time because the metal skeleton eventually just tears through it. Yeah, that's what I heard too. So that's something I've trying to been aware of and not leaving my figures in like you said, Wellington, in just like in a bent position. So yeah, appreciate that feedback though for those who aren't aware of that and who may not know. Just an FYI for that.
Yeah, I got more of a bend in the elbows of the Night of Fire that I have, but I'm all my TV leagues or anything with silicone bodies, they're pretty much going to be in more museum-like poses. I'm not playing around with all the arms everywhere and stuff, and then have the metal come breaking through an elbow. I'd be really upset.
Yeah, so, no, I'm with you. Yeah,
most of them are going to be in a more static.
Yeah, especially with figures like this, like you guys have been saying with the seamless bodies. Yeah, for sure, definitely err on the side of caution with these. Let's see here. Wellington also puts in his thought here. Left looks more agile. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I think the same. Like more athletic, more agile.
Yep.
The one on the right, again, just more musculature, just more stronger. It looks like a stronger figure there, a stronger person.
Well, at least you have one person, though. Nobody else.
No, that's all right. Yeah.
Thanks,
Evangelium in the house. Hey, fellas, what is up, Evangelium? Thanks for coming through. Hope you have a good night so far. Good weekend.
Yeah.
Thanks for spending that time with us here, chatting some figures. So this was the Starman. Agent B is what they're calling her. So this here, what we're looking at again is a comparison between the Starman figure that we're discussing on the left. The Play Toys also did a version of this Agent B figure. Was
that a Freudian slip? A version?
Yeah. Excuse me? Did he just say what I think he said? Yeah. A version. Yeah, I gotta be careful there. Gotta articulate my words better than that one. Of this Agent B. I think the one on the right they call female female warrior or female fighting warrior or something like that. Green. So they also have the blue version of the play. That's a Play Toys. So either way, again, options. I'm always about the options. I say that multiple times.
And both options are good ones.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, again, preference.
You can't go wrong. You know.
Yeah, if you want more of that athletic type of body, you know, one on the left. You want more like the musculature definition, the one on the right. Or if you want to make your own, of course, they have bodies out there to do that too. Custom, make your own Agent B / not Cammy.
Yeah, because, you know, actually, as I'm building out the varsity side of the academy, I'm really looking for more female figures that are outside of human occupation, as far as like, unless something really killer comes out. So I'm looking for things like, you know, mysticism and stuff like that. Women who promote, you know, mysticism or spirituality, or you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm looking. That's why.
Let me put it this: I'm looking for more mythical when it comes to the women that, you know, I want them. But I want them to be sexy as well.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm kind of with the mythical and some kind of sci-fi. You know, that's why again I got that Underverse figure because she had more of like a mythical kind of vibe to her, but with the colors.
Exactly.
And you know, those figures we were talking about, the previous Lowdown, the Genesis Amen figures, those are more futuristic, but they also had like that sexiness to them, that confidence type of, like that look, that fighter. So I'm with you on that. But yeah, so going on with these, this is again the Starman figure. So going on to the next one here, we have I'm sure some of you have seen this already, the Killgear Bounty Hunter. So again, this one looks pretty similar to another character you may have or not seen in the Star Wars universe, a modernized version, some other bounty hunters, if you recall. I'm sure you all know who I'm talking about, but yeah, this is just labeled Bounty Hunter. And I saw this one, and you know, like others, I was really impressed with this one. Military base. This one is
kind of pattern after, what was that, Warriors of Future?
Oh yeah. I think that's right. Warriors of Future, Future Warriors, or Warriors of the Future, or something like that. Yeah,
it's a weird. I guess they keep out "the" in the name. The Chinese interpretation is Warriors of Future.
Yeah. I think it's something like that.
And they have these really super complicated sort of body on there.
Those characters in particular, they remind me of the Edge of Tomorrow suits, which I really like. I love that movie. Yeah. Tom Cruise, so that kind of seems like it was like that. I still have to watch that movie, by the way, that Warriors of Future, not Edge of Tomorrow. I've seen multiple times. I love that movie, but I still need to go watch that Warriors of Future. But yeah, so their exo suits, or their gear reminds me of that. And this one, I can kind of see this one. This one's more like military based type of figure, though. Again, you're just like modernized bounty hunter here, military / bounty hunter type suits, which is awesome. Yeah, I think this looks good, and all the pieces that this comes with, man, just too many to mention here. But yeah, it comes with a lot. You can kind of already see from these photos here. So this is, let's see, again, made by Killgear, going for $246 USD, $246. And going through a couple of photos here, but you can kind of see, I think it has also LED on one of the lights. I think it said a V light of red and blue. And I'm not sure what actually that is referring to. But I don't know if it might be on their binoculars, or let's see here. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, just look at this photo here. All the gear that they have on them. That's
crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah. And so I know I've shown a few figures in the past where they come with multiple accessories. I mean, a plethora of accessories, and this is no different. This is kind of following that same regard. But yeah, a lot of this is, so it's just the one. I guess it's just showing you that if you want to get three, right? If you want an army build or make your own squad here, like it says, tactical squad, you can buy multiple. But this is only just the one figure with all these pieces on it. So yeah, this is really cool. I'm kind of tempted by this. I haven't pulled the trigger on this one, but I don't know, because I think it looks really cool, but I don't know if I like it that much to pull the trigger on this. I know you probably won't get this because it's not on the 200, right? The 200.
Right. Well, I will if it goes below it, but yeah. I mean, I'm not chomping at the bit, but I do like it. I like it.
Right.
I love all of the intricate detail.
And I love the take that they're, using the inspiration for the bounty hunters from Star Wars, if that is what they're doing. But I love how they're kind of taking that and being like, hey, someone just had the idea, what if we modernized it and made it
more Earth-like?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I loved how they refashioned, the Mando style helmet.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Yeah, right.
Very nice.
So, yeah, it's really cool. I like when, again, when other companies, other toy manufacturers or somebody else has an idea and they kind of take it and they run with it. Because, again, varying, even though it's similar to other figures we may be aware of that, or that we are other characters that we're familiar with, someone just takes it and changes it a little bit, makes it their own, and varies it. And that kind of goes along, again, back with making something different, creating figures that are different than what we usually get. So I think this is a part of that. So for those of collectors who don't want a complete change but just want something slightly different, I think this falls in that realm, right? It's still familiar yet different. Yeah, so I think it's cool. Yeah, this is let's see here. Evangeline was saying, I see a Mandalorian T-visor. Yep, yeah, I agree with you. I think this is I think that's a reason why a lot of people are jumping on this one. I've heard some people getting on this because of that, because it
that was a smart maneuver too.
Yeah, for sure, right?
Invigorating Star Wars collectors without actually saying anything Star Wars, because they know any diehard Star Wars fan is going to recognize that helmet.
Yeah, and speaking of here, Commander Green saying, yeah, Michael Elliott, Blue Loco, and SB made me pre-order this. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Commander Green.
Yeah, more than happy to spend your money, Commander Green.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Enablers, assemble. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Man, I'm very proud. I enabled Mario. I'm really proud of that. I even got a little shrapnel toward Eddie's way. He got hit with some shrapnel because he got that Bowie. Yeah, man, I love it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I love it.
That's right. Yeah, I remember watching that episode of Collector's Figure where you guys kind of beam pre-ordered it. I think he did it like live right then and there. Yeah, it was funny.
We got Alex a couple of times. Alex bought some stuff on the stream.
Commander Green saying, this is my gateway figure to other military figures. Yeah, I'm screwed. Yeah.
Commander Green, man, I don't know, do you have any of the figures from that Chinese movie that came out a couple of years ago called The Wandering Earth? Commander Green, better jump on those figures, bro. Oh my God. The Wandering Earth figures are phenomenal.
Yeah, I think I may have seen those. I can't remember, but I think you showed those in, or SB maybe showed those.
I've got one of them. Oh my God!
Okay.
It was my figure for 2020.
Oh, was it? Okay, nice.
I think I called something else, and then I thought about it, but no, it was my figure for 2020.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I have to go back and watch that. I think I remember you showing us that, or showing that on Beam's stream on the Collector's Figure. But yeah,
that's what you really have to be careful of, because it is super ultra detailed, like this figure, and it's got these little bitty parts that could fall off and you could lose if you're not careful.
Oh yeah.
But I love it for that. I love
it. Same.
The little small points of detail.
Yep. Yeah, I like that too. But this here, these were Killgear bounty hunters. Again, I'm on the fence. I have a couple of military figures.
Right.
I do have one figure. I was mentioning, you were talking about Warriors of Future and Edge of Tomorrow. There is a figure, and I'm forgetting the name of it, but I did end up buying it per Steve Showcase. Shout out to Steve Showcase. I had him on apparently collecting a while ago, but he actually introduced me to that figure. I think he brought me onto that. I think he reviewed it on his channel on that figure, and I ended up getting it. But yeah, it's basically, I think it's loosely based or inspired by Tom Cruise from Edge of Tomorrow, and it has kind of there's a resemblance there, although it's obviously not labeled as such. But he has, you know, like the exoskeleton on it, and
Yeah.
the gear that attaches on the external part of the body. Yeah, really cool figure, and I have to still put it together because it's kind of tedious. You have to connect
Yeah.
all the parts and everything, but
Mhm.
yeah, really cool. So I have that one, and this figure could go with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of not being a completionist or not necessarily having to buy 3 because you build armies. I could put this figure right next to Wandering Earth.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man, speaking of Commander Green saying here, he says, "No, I don't, Michael, but thanks for mentioning that. Guess I better check it out." Oh, man. Be careful.
When he sees those Wandering Earth figures,
man.
he's going to get one. I guarantee.
Watch where you're stepping, Commander Green. Watch out. You may end up picking it up.
Yeah, you're doomed, buddy.
Yeah. He's also saying here, I don't know if I'm saying this right, D Woon Customs has done his version of a figure similar to this.
All right.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't think I'm familiar with D Woon or Dwoon. D Woon. I want to say it's DW. D Woon. D Woon. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Or Dwoon?
Yeah, Dwoon. Dwoon sounds kind of cool. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Dwoon. Let's see here. Always have been interested in World War II figures, but I really dig the accessories and gear of these modern warfare style figures. That was Commander Green again. Yeah, and that's another reason why I'm really feeling this one too.
Now the
really cool
Wandering Earth figures are they're in astronaut uniforms, like, so I don't know if that falls in his wheelhouse along with like military.
I see,
but they are like a fighting force. It just didn't. He's gonna run.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see here. So going on to
what's next?
So we have 3 figures here, right? We have 3, a squad, if you will. But
all right,
I just saw this recently, and there can only be one. Right? For this figure, there can only be one. And if you get that reference, then you'll know what this is from. This is the Play 112 Dark Immortal figure. So I just saw this recently. This is it's funny because this is by Play 112, but it's 6th scale, and this is based on. It's been a minute since I've seen this, so I had to look this up. I knew it was familiar. I was like, where have I seen this before? This character, but this is apparently the Kruger from the first Highlander movie. I think that's his name, not Freddy. It's just the Kruger here. Yeah. Yeah, so you might school me on this one, but yeah, like I said, I haven't seen that movie in a while.
I haven't, man. It's been at least maybe 15 years. I haven't seen it in forever.
Yeah, in a while, right? Yeah, so I think because he is immortal, I think that's what it was. Right? You know, the Highlander little thing is.
They're working on the remake.
There can only be one. Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Highlander, yeah. They're working on a remake
up here. So this is, like I mentioned, Play 112 going for about 140. Let's see, standing about 12.6 inches, so they're about 32 centimeters. And I mentioned, I said the Kruger, the Kurgan. I think that's right, Kurgan, from the first Highlander movie, who was played by, and I didn't realize this, and I just honestly looked it up earlier, Clancy Brown. So Mr. Clancy Brown played the Kurgan in the first Highlander movie. Because I couldn't put my finger. I'm like,
it's been a while since I've seen it, but it's a classic. It's a classic.
Yeah, same. I'm like, I recognize those swords. I think it was those swords that I recognized, and so I had to do some research.
You're absolutely right. That's a sign right there.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I was way off. This was, but it's really cool though. So this one comes with, let's see. Of course, they're going to say highly realistic head sculpt, including hand-rooted hair. So this one's going to have rooted hair. Let's see. The helmet, skull of the saber-toothed tiger is going to be removable. Let's see here. It's mentioning the head sculpt and the helmet are hand-painted. 8 pairs of hands that you can see there. There's 6 there, and then the 2 he comes with. And the 2 broadswords are going to apparently be made out of metal. Let's see here. A pair of shoulder armors with chainmail and a leather belt. So not shying away on the quality here or the materials of the accessories. We go through some other photos here, but the Play 112. So the only other figure they've done, this is apparently their second figure, because this one is PT002, I believe it said. Let's see, I'm gonna go back up. The second, POT0002. So their second figure, it seems like, and the one prior to this, their first figure that they did, Play 112, whoever this company is, was actually a Darth Maul figure, a unlicensed Darth Maul, what they called Black Warrior. So, and that was actually 1/12 scale, so that was around 6 inches. And but yeah, similar fabric, cloth goods, and I watched some reviews on that. You guys can check out some reviews on that.
When did that come out?
The Darth Maul came out, I want to say a couple of years ago, so I think it's already sold out. But if you want to, I know that's 12 scale, but if you want to get an idea, see what they're about, the reviews are out there, and it seems like for the most part there was mixed thoughts on it. But the articulation was decent for the clothing. It seemed like the clothing was kind of big on that Darth Maul figure, so that kind of hinders some of the articulation. And it didn't have split cut boots on that figure, which obviously hindered articulation on the ankles here. So I'm hoping that's not the case for this. I'm hoping they learned from that first figure and they made some improvements here. But I don't know. Even though it looks like there's some cuts here on the torso under the rib cage.
Yeah.
It looks like, I don't know if that's just because of armor or if you'll actually have articulation there. So I don't know if this will have.
Well, definitely in the ab, you have an ab.
Yeah.
It appears to be an ab crunch.
Yeah, you think so?
It looks like that rib cage could bend forward. You see how
it
can bend forward over the abdomen? That's what
okay.
Like to me.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking that too. Like, I mean, if that's part of the armor, it's kind of, one of like those designs, those engineering designs. Why not just use that and put articulation in there? Because if that's part of the armor anyways, you might as well just.
It looks suspiciously like it.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully that is the case. Hopefully that there's that does articulate. Let's see, go through some more here, but yeah. So I don't think that like this.
But Sam, I think if it. And even if a figure, you know what I do notice? Though a lot of times when companies are showing off their stuff, they never show figures bending over.
Yeah, right.
You notice that? Never.
Yeah.
Almost any position. They'll flex their arms in. A lot of times you never see them bending over, picking something up.
Yeah. Like they don't show the full range of articulation. So yeah, that always kind of makes me suspicious.
Yeah.
So I kind of always, anytime I see figures like that, recently we looked at the So-So Toys, the Team Flash figures that they're coming out with. They similar, right? They didn't have a lot of forward bands, so
they don't have a boot cut. The Flash.
Yeah.
A boot cut.
So with figures like those, if I want to get them, or I'm on the fence, I just go in expecting them not to have it, just so I'm not, rather than the opposite, like expecting it to be there and it doesn't have it and being disappointed. Yeah, so I think if I were, this figure does look cool. So if I were to get it, I would probably go in expecting the same. Like probably wouldn't have an ab crunch and the no split cut boot, just to be on the safe side. So I don't know.
Well, you ain't getting double jointed elbows, not with that arm.
You don't think so?
She showed me a picture where it looks like he had.
Right here, bam, on the right. But I don't know. I think you might be right because of that elbow armor might be hindering it, though. He may have double jointed, but it might be
still hindered. Because if you raise his elbow, that's still only 45.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell here in this one.
But that's adequate, I guess. I guess that's adequate.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, shoot.
See, and the thing, and once again, this is what I like about, what I'm getting to, I like about TV League, is that with that silicone body, for instance, I've got her with her sword, but you see how her her hands can actually come together?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Yeah.
You need to be able to bring, a lot of times you need to have those rolling shoulders. Well, a lot of times you can't bring the arms in so that you can have them doing that. Because I got her sword and stuff.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
And so I'm going to keep her like that. One, The only really true bends are here, and they're not much.
Okay.
But I'd rather just leave her, or if I do put her in another position, it's not going to have a lot of bend to it. And then I pointed out to you, what I say? Hold that position. Hold that position.
Holding position. Hold your
hold
positions.
position.
Holding positions.
Every time I try and find it, I can't. I've gotta. Damn it.
Oh man.
Well,
I want to read some chats while you're looking for that here.
we're gonna, once again, so you can see that's that mesh, that stocking. That's
Oh yeah,
body.
yeah.
Dude, am I so glad he did that? Because my skin is not touching. Not touching, which is great. I can handle her a variety of, but I'm still going to take all of this off her body stocking. I'm going to powder it. Boom, and then she's done, man. I'm not going to touch it forever.
That's kind of like a win-win right there, because it's probably that mesh is part of her outfit, but it also protects the figure. That's cool.
I hope they do. I mean, they should do it with everything, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, so Evangeline here confirming it is Highlander. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I had to go back and watch that movie now. I know it's been a while, but
me too. Yeah,
it's been a minute.
I believe
a minute, 1 minute.
Isn't Cavill in the lead role for the new one?
Yeah, that's what Wellington here is saying as well. It says Henry Cavill supposedly slated to play the new Highlander in the reboot. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be.
Dude, that'll be a figure. I hope they do like an updated costume, but he's got to have those hip high boots.
He's got to.
That's what makes that character so. And if they come out with a figure with the boots going all the way up to that would be so baller, bro. Yeah, I want a Highlander figure. I want not this one in particular. I want the actual Highlander. And if they do Cavill, oh, bro.
Yeah, Cavill makes sense. I can see that. I didn't hear about that, but that makes sense because he played. How do you say his name? Geralt in The Witcher, right? Wasn't that him? Wasn't that Cavill?
Yep.
Geralt, is that right? Yeah. That's another one I still need to see. Like I haven't.
The Highlander has to have that long ponytail. He's gonna look great with that long ponytail. And everything. It's gonna be awesome.
There can only
no
be
doubt he's
one.
gonna look great. I mean, we already know that.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just got another guest joining us.
Out of here.
Nice and relaxed and fresh. I hope he got something to eat and he's ready to go here. We got Superior Beam in the house. What is up, Superior Beam?
Better to burn out than fade.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Line from the movie, just in case anybody didn't know.
I didn't know that. Yeah, like I said, it's been a minute since I've seen this movie. I need to go back and I almost forgot who this was.
Kurgan, man. The Kurgan.
Yeah, I was like, he looks familiar. I was telling Mike, I don't know if you heard, but those swords were giving it away. They're like, I know I've seen those swords somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just saw this on Facebook. It was just the thumbnail, though. I didn't see all the details, but.
Oh, okay. Let me go back here. Just your initial impressions on this one, Beam. So the sword, the broadswords are apparently going to be metal. The helmet should be removable, even though it didn't. There's no pictures with it being removable. His saber-tooth helmet.
So the swords are die-cast?
Yeah, that's what it says. It says metal broadsword in the description.
Oh, okay, I wasn't paying.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we were kind of speculating if that's going to be the torso cuts there. It's just the armor, or if he's actually going to have articulation there. Not sure on that one.
I mean, why such a deep crevice if it's not articulated?
Right.
Yeah.
There's no reason for that. So,
yeah.
But like I was saying before you came, I was telling Feezy, if you notice a lot of times, the ab crunch is the weakest here because you never see these toy companies showing off their figures bending over. This doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So yeah, it looks cool. I don't know. I think it's one of those ones where I'll probably have to wait and see when it comes out how it's going to be. Like I said, their previous figure was that actual 1/12 Black Warrior / Darth Maul, and there's kind of again mixed reviews on that one. So just on that, I might have to just see how this comes out. If it's even still available, I don't know if people are going to snatch this up.
I got a feeling you'll be good until they start marketing the Highlander movie. Then you'll be in trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good
Well,
point.
right
Yeah, 'cause-
now, a lot of people don't even know that it's still being remade. So
you just learned me today. You and
there's a good
Wellington.
chance that it's not. I bet you it will sell out. I bet you.
Yeah, that's a good point though. That's for those who are on the fence on this one. But yeah, I don't know when that movie's coming out or when it's slated to be released. I'm guessing next year at the
I
earliest.
just don't think I don't think there's enough people in the community at this particular time that know a whole lot about Highlander. They're going to learn, and
Yeah.
and for all of those Marvel, DC comic book collectors, when they come out with that Henry Cavill as the Highlander, that's going to be a hot figure.
Yeah. Yep, that's a good point. Yeah, again, another company who's not doing these.
It's going to be a
kind of giving it to providing for those Highlander fans out there. Like as Beam was saying, I know there are some Highlander fans out there. So all those Highlander fans who are thirsty, this Play 112 is giving them something to drink with these with this figure here. So yeah, when that starts becoming popular, I'm sure people will jump on this. They're like, oh man, I need a Highlander figure, and this will probably be up there. So yeah, just something to think about for those of you that are on the fence with this one. It does look cool. I do like the armor. I was, even without having to know where this figure was from, the one thing that I really stood out to me was, of course, the armor and the helmet and just how it looked. I was like, oh man, it looks badass. But yeah, I don't know yet. I'm thinking it's probably more gonna be a pass for me, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. What are your initial thoughts, Beam?
Looks okay. I mean, it could have been the grading of the film, but it doesn't look like the color's off. I'm probably wrong there, but it's probably the grading of the film.
I see.
The color grading of So the sculpt is a little off. I don't think it looks like him at all.
Right. Yeah. Same. I don't think so either.
But well, time will tell. Hopefully, it turns out good. Like we both mentioned already. I think the diehard Highlander fans would want to pick this up because I think normally you've only seen this as a custom. So
have you? Oh, okay. I haven't even seen those.
It's been a long time since I saw it, but I'm pretty sure there are some customs out there. At least one.
Gotcha.
But it looks good. I mean, hopefully it turns out good.
Yeah. We'll see.
The head sculpt is crazy. I don't know why, but I see a very young. It probably won't be a reference for most of you guys, but I see a very young Jello Biafra. I don't know why.
You see a young who? Who is that?
Jello Biafra.
Don't know who that is. Jello Biafra.
Anybody into punk music in the chat? Tell me where Jello Biafra comes from. If anybody is into
pop
punk.
quiz. Yeah, what Mike said, because I don't know. I kind of see like a Heath Ledger resemblance here.
Do you?
Yeah, like vaguely. I kind of like in some photos, it kind of seems like it. Like maybe it's just me, maybe I'm tripping. I don't know, but I'm with Beam. I don't see Clancy Brown in this one, but again, I didn't realize that was supposed to be him until I researched this earlier today, and I was like, oh damn, that was Clancy Brown. So been a minute again, like I said, since I've seen the movie, but that's again something to think about for those of you who are on the fence with this one. I will say with the head sculpt though, going back to that the Black Warrior / not Darth Maul, the head sculpts on that did come out pretty good. That was one thing that the reviewers who did review that figure were praising, was the way the head sculpts looked on that one. He had two head sculpts on it. He had like just a neutral face and like a snarling kind of yelling type of face, and this was for the Darth Maul figure. So, and it seemed like it came out pretty good. So I don't know. Hopefully they can. This prototype is just that, and they'll improve on it when it comes out. So we shall see.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Move Stream in the house. 12-inch Move Stream saying hello, community of collectors. Got a Joker detonator in the mail. Congratulations, good sir. Sure you were happy to see that. You're like, a detonator. Looking forward to seeing pictures of that. Yeah, on your Joker figure. Let's see here. Yeah, and everybody. Oh, yep. Mike Moostream knows what we're talking about there. Mike, he said punk. Bam. Dan Kennedy's, is that right?
There you go.
Oh, Dan, another round of applause. You got it right. Good job, Moose. I have heard of the band, but
they did such classics as "Too Drunk to F,"
okay.
Nazi Punks "F Off."
F Off,
yeah, great band. Jello Biafra was the lead singer and principal songwriter for the Dead
and
Kennedys.
The principal song, yeah. All right, good to know. Yeah, I didn't. Again, something else I just learned. I'm like, okay, I have heard of the Dead Kennedys, but I didn't know their the names of the other members there. So, but knowledge gained from that one. All right, here. So we got the Dark. This was the Play 112 Dark Immortal. The company name is kind of deceiving because it's not. There's not a 112 scale figure. This one is actually 1/6, whereas their previous one was 112. So I don't know if they're going to change their name. That might be kind of confusing. We'll see. But going on to the next set of figures here, we have the Mondo Batman the Animated Series Noir version. So these came up. They just kind of came out of nowhere. Honestly, I don't remember seeing any other posts about these prior, letting people know that these were going to come out. I was just kind of perusing BBTS and I saw these up. I'm like, oh damn, wow, what the hell? And these were interesting. So there's 3 that they put out in this Noir version here. They have Batman, Joker, and Mr. Freeze, and I'll show over some photos on each of these, but $219 for each of those figures, of those 3 figures, and all 3 are limited to 1,000, and they're BBTS exclusives. Last time I checked, they were still up available for pre-order, but kind of has the name suggests it. These are Noir versions, so these are all just in black and white. And to tell you the truth, I'm really digging these, just because again, I know some of you are saying like, hold up, Feezy. I think you're lying, you're bullshitting us, because you said earlier you like color, you like to. What the hell? I wish you weren't a liar, Feezy. But no, this another thing that stands out to me on figures, just like how unique certain figures can be, just how they're different, right? They go out from the norm. You were mentioning earlier about that whole bounty hunter and how it's like a modern version of the Star Wars bounty hunters that we know, right? Their classic iterations, and someone just modernized it. Here it's kind of like the opposite. They removed the color, and it's just, some people may think, well, that's just like a cheap way to get a cash grab, quote unquote, right? I know we all say cash grabs, variants.
Not true.
I did a whole stream on that. So what some people consider them variants, which I fall in that group. Other people are just like, oh, they just trying to make a quick buck. But I know I agree with you, Mike, but I think Mondo was aware of this, right? Because they limited these to 1,000 a piece, and usually when they do that, it's kind of, they figure there's not a lot of people who are going to be that much into these figures, and so I think they're like, okay, we'll for those who may be interested, we'll kind of do a limited number here. And I don't know, like I was saying, I like these because Batman, the earlier seasons, they were kind of, that's how it started, right? The animated series was kind of had that noir vibe, that noir feeling. And I could have sworn, I thought there was an episode where they did all in black and white. And I was doing, again, my Prestige Worldwide research, and I didn't find any full episodes. I think there was an episode where they had some, like a flashback in black and white, where like Bruce was younger, he was going, he was having a flashback, but I don't think they did any full episodes in like a noir style version of black and white. And so but for some reason I did. Maybe I'm confusing with another cartoon or another animated series, but I guess Mondo was like, you know what, we'll just, since it had that vibe, they were kind of doing their own thing here and going, what if Batman did go full noir and they did have a whole black and white version of these figures. And I don't know, like I said, I'm really digging these. This kind of goes back to, for those who like the noir style, the noir aesthetic, I'm thinking the first thing that comes in my head is Sin City. I love that movie, badass movie. I love that whole vibe, that whole just that whole theme of that movie. It was really cool, and obviously that's a noir take on that as well. And so I'm kind of putting this in that category. And yes, I love my color as well also, but yeah, I think it just works for this, and like the feeling that we get from the animated series of Batman in its earlier seasons. What do you guys think?
Well, if I may blab in here real abruptly, this is far from a cash grab. And the thing about it is that the thing I really respect about it is that it is giving you something that is the original story. Or, let's put it this way, it's giving you that style and making it lifelike, making it 3D, something you can actually set on a shelf. Yeah. I was not interested in any of these simply because I just wasn't interested in the animation portion of it.
Yeah.
But if I were to do this, I would get like maybe 5 or 6 different ones, and then just have a separate section where I just have those 5 just lined up on their own. Yeah. Away from my normal, well, not away from the display, but they're just a small little pocket. Because the more I look at these, man, the paint on these are fantastic.
Yeah, right. The cell shading.
These look so good, man. It's drawing me in, but I don't want to go down any rabbit hole, but I can see me maybe picking up maybe a Batman and maybe 3 or 4 villains, or maybe a Batman, Robin, and a few villains, and be happy with it. It's just one thing, because I just really, really love how they were able to bring this right out of the pages. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, simple yet effective, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, Beam, what are your thoughts on these?
I think they look great, but I'm still not a fan of that cell shading that they did on the Joker.
Gotcha.
I just think it's too off-putting.
I see.
At least for my eye, it's too off-putting for me. Otherwise, they look awesome. I like the Noir look. I think they did a smart decision on making it limited, because they don't know how these will actually sell. But
right.
I would love to be able to pick up the Batman and the Freeze for sure, because those two look the best. But I don't really collect the Mondo.
Yeah, me neither. That's
but they did a really good job on making them Noir for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have any Mondos, Beam? I thought you did. No? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know some people are kind of turned off by the joints on them and just like the whole cartoony look on them. There's really dig the whole animated style in 6 scale. So, again.
It's done so damn well.
Yeah.
It was just their cell shading, really. Like on Freeze, they did a little more subtle, and it looks good. Joker, I think they did a little bit too much on him.
I see. A little too much.
Like if you find like if there was, I suppose you made a
go back to Joker.
Slide yourself. It's like on his shoulders. You see his shoulders and arms there. Sure. It just seems like it just.
Yes, it doesn't look like cell shading. It just looks like painted. He painted something on his clothes, or his clothes had a pattern.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looks like a pattern.
As opposed to natural shading.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you, I might just settle on just getting one of these. Period. Just settle on it, and that Mr. Freeze, man. Oh, I'm sorry. I dig that Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, that Freeze is awesome.
I could be all right with just having that one figure. You know.
I switched over to BBTS's the photos here. They have more photos. We can go through them. But yeah, I agree. I agree with you guys. The Mr. Freeze looks great, but for me, like, man, look, it just seems like right out of the animated series. Again, even though there wasn't a black and white, but man, these look badass. Especially right here. This photo right here is all noir, right? Like you get the whole feeling just from this one right here. I'm really digging this one.
Yeah,
I like this pose and this look with the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. Dang. These are really cool.
Friday, January 28th.
Right.
I approached Joker to confront him about what he had done. Yeah. It's just all, man, this is like so badass. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no way I was going to convince him. Okay. But I had to try. Yeah. Hey, bats. I can't even do a mark. I can't even do it. We tried Joker, yeah.
Hey, bats.
Yeah. Hey, well, that was pretty good. Good job.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I know who I'm getting.
Yeah. Mr. Freeze?
I need a Joker voice, so
Oh, yeah.
I might be hitting you up, bro.
Yeah.
No problem.
Hitting you up.
Beam,
Oh.
I'm always here for you, buddy. You let me know when you need.
Yeah.
Is this which time I hear? Beam on the cell shading?
Yeah, they're right there. It just seems more prominent when you're looking at it like that.
Yeah.
It's just, again, yeah, it just looks like what Mike said. It looks like it's the pattern of the coat rather than shading of the coat.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I gotcha.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. As a matter of fact, there is a designer that actually splits clothes in half now. He does one side of your pants. So, like if it's a pinstripe pair of pants, he actually does one side will be black with white pinstripes, one leg, and the other half of the pant will be white with black pinstripes.
Yeah, so like I said, looks like these are all still available.
I can have this alone and just this would be a part of man, dude, you're starting to enable me here.
Enablers assemble.
That's my favorite Freeze. So
this one, yeah,
it's hard to.
Yeah, because this would work with an area like I want to do a classic area of retro figures that are kind of represented, a pulp and things like that, and he would be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Along with a bunch of other pulp figures. Doesn't have to be all Batman though.
3 head sculpts.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
This is really, really pulling me in. How much?
Got the frozen battering.
$219.
$219, $220.
Okay. Well,
that's it. Pre-order now.
All right. Do you think he'll be around? Do you really think he'll sell out?
I don't know, man. Again, it's one of those things.
Surprised it hasn't already, though.
Yeah, it hasn't yet, but I think, like we were saying, it's just kind of like niche. But I think it gets more riskier, right? The more you wait, because again, it's only limited to 1,000. It is BBTS
I am waiting. So he might fall off, but no. I'm really, really, really looking strong at it. But that list, priority figures just keeps getting longer and longer.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
There are way too many ahead of him. But boy, if he goes below that 200, which if he's around long enough, he will, because that
estimated to arrive early June 2024.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One thing I will add too, I forgot to mention that for sure. I know the Mr. Freeze, the regular version, the colored version is sold out. The original one is all the retailers. I'm sure you can buy it. Obviously, in the secondary market, but. For those of you who are wanting a Mr. Freeze and want to pay retail, I know this isn't the colored version, but this is a good option if you want to maybe do some modifications or paint it yourself type of thing, or just want a Mr. Freeze in general and you don't care about the color. This is an opportunity to get them, because like I said, I believe the original Mr. Freeze with the actual colors, with the blue colors, is sold out. And I think the Joker is as well.
This right here, to me, just I prefer this over the color.
Yeah. Man.
And dude, I can imagine doing some work with John.
Yeah. So just an FYI. Another thing I was going to touch on too. I know some people. This kind of goes back to what we were talking about before with the when Rogue came out, Mondo. That was limited to 1,000 as well, and that sold out quick. But obviously, there's some people who were kind of upset. I mean, for good reason, right? That usually happens when you don't get a figure that you want, or just get anything that you want. You kind of get upset that you missed the opportunity. I think it was like limited to 3, and that was on Mondo's website. But
just saying that a lot of people are saying that they have issues with joints when it comes to Mondo. I don't like to hear it, but
that too.
Just how visible they are. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, visible. It has nothing to do with like weakness or anything.
Right. No.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're sturdy. I don't know. I don't have Mondo, but
because in this particular color scheme, it's hidden. But let's put it this way: you're barely paying attention.
Yeah, because I think that elbow cover there helps as well.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say again. So these are similar to Omega Red, right? Omega Red was also limited to 1,000. These are limited to 1,000, and these are still available. So it just kind of shows you that's just based on character popularity, right? Rogue just happened to be a popular character at that time. A lot of people wanted her, and I think that she was released before X-Men 97 aired. But I think X-Men had just been coming up in talks, getting hype, right, preparing for X-Men 97, and there was a lot of all those memes that of Rogue, and Mondo was bringing that out, and they're like, oh man, that Rogue. And so unfortunately a lot of people missed out on that one, and a lot of people wanted her, and so hopefully they'll do some sort of like another variation of her with less accessories or something. I think they will. I think what they released was the limited exclusive, and they may release another version, or I think it might still be available, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think there was the non-exclusive version. And I'm not sure if that one was still available, but yeah. So just keep that in mind if you're interested in this one. Again, all the fans, these are also limited. Again, BBTS links are in the description, or you can just jump over there and check them out. But really cool look figures in my book. But looking at the chats here, Blue agrees with you, Beam. I don't like the look of the Joker either. Tijuana Mike in the house. Yo, what is up? Saying what's up to Blue. But yeah, what's up? Thanks for coming through. King Churro. Again, also looking forward to meeting him. CaliCon in 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. He lives down in that area as well. So looking forward to meeting you in person, good sir. Let's see here. Moose is mentioning he's buried in figures. Aren't we all? Aren't we all, my friend? Aren't we all here? He's saying he's all in on the S-Hero Batman. I think a lot of people are as well, right? That's seems to be another popular one as well. The animated series Batman. Blue again. Yeah, that Freeze is dope. Yeah, really good figure. Yeah, he seems to be the winner of the three. It seems like as Mr. Freeze.
Oh,
The winner. Ding, ding, ding. You could say he's fire. Yeah, but
fire.
Yeah, there you go. See,
Dalsim
agrees with me. Yeah. All right. So let's see here. So that was Batman, Mondo Batman animated series Noir versions. Let's see here what we got next up. Oh, that's right. Okay, now time to switch it up to 12 scale. So we are going to the Mezco 1/12 Miles Morales here. So this one came out recently. This was from Across the Spider-Verse. I know they teased it, and they just went up for pre-order. When was it? I want to say it was last week. It was, and so this one's going for $85. It's retail wide. There's a bunch of online retailers. It's not just exclusive to Mezco, so no rush in getting this one. Let's see.
Books have been destroying this week.
Oh, really? So set to release Q4 of this year. Stands a little over almost 7 inches, so 6.7 inches, which seems kind of tall for Miles here. 17 centimeters. Let's see here. 4 interchangeable head portraits, and I'll show those here in a minute.
Yeah, that's a big...
different variety of webs. 5 web lines that it comes with. Some of them go on his wrist. Some of them can just kind of peg on there to his... or he can hold on to, I should say. They go in his gripping hands. A spider sense effect, a comic book, and the usual Mezco 1/12 display base and pole, or figure stand, I should say. But we'll go through some of this here. The suit, the suit kind of seems similar to the Hot Toys Into the Spider-Verse one. It looks like it's kind of like a spandex type of material, but looks like there's some rubber parts on the seams there, on the reds. That looks to be maybe what would you call it?
Well, like, the fabric looks perforated. There's definitely perforation.
Yeah, kind of resembles the his suit in the movie.
Yep.
Like how it's supposed to be. Yeah. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm good on this one. There's that effect I was talking about. This.
Yeah, people have been ragging on that.
Yeah.
And then, the thing is, they say Mezco is bad enough with joints, especially on really thin bodies, and people are like, but they got to put this guy on the thinnest body they've ever. It's like a lot of people aren't liking it for that. And then there's some additional head sculpt that are already getting memes.
Oh, it's already getting flack for? Wow.
it's crazy. But folks are really concerned about just how thin the body is and whether or not these joints aren't going to break over 5 minutes.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. Apparently, Mezco is known for having very weak joints, especially on their thin, slender bodies. This is just a messenger, so I may be wrong, but this is just the information I've gotten over other streams that have been used.
Yeah, I haven't had personally any issues with my Mezco joints, but again, I don't handle them a lot.
Okay.
I don't. I kind of do a pose and I leave them there. I need to, once I get most of my figures set up, then I'll spend more time to go back and repose them. But yeah, maybe it's because of that I haven't handled them, but I haven't had any
probably is too. I mean,
issues.
You're one of the fortunate ones that aren't deep heavy into photography and stuff like that, where you literally are bending your figures to a certain degree where you normally wouldn't.
Right. Yeah, but as far as the body though, it's kind of interesting. People are saying that. I haven't.
Yeah, and this is right
watching
here.
Others.
They're really hating this one.
But it seems it's based on the movie, right? And he had a thin build and physique, and it's animated, right? So it kind of seems like they're just translating that. So that was just a design of the character, but I don't know. Again, I haven't heard those complaints. I haven't heard any complaints at all. But other than just. Maybe just how big the head is, maybe. I don't know, but that could be exaggerated. Again, it's been a minute since I've seen this version of Spider-Man, but yeah, the head sculpts are cool.
Why is he so super slender like that?
Because that's how he was animated.
Yeah, it's just how he's designed.
Yeah.
Yeah, kid. Sometimes I have to shake my head because I keep forgetting some of these are just adapted from the actual cartoon.
Have you not seen the movie?
As opposed to.
I think he's.
I tried, man. I did. I tried the first movie. Got about, like I said, I try and give movies anywhere from a half hour to an hour. If I get an hour deep and you don't have me, there's no way I'm going to put on my head. I gave. Is this the first one or the second one? I don't even know.
The second one.
I ain't bothered. First one, I got about 45 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, it's not doing it for me. So I don't have an attachment to the Miles Morales Spider-Man at all.
First movie was better.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't have any attachment to this particular version of Spider-Man. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, I prefer. Like Beam said, the first movie I loved. This one I thought was okay. It had some pacing issues, I thought, and there's a couple other things I think they could have done better. But regarding the figure itself, all my Miles Morales figures, they're either Sentinel or Mafex, because I think they do a great job with their likenesses and the articulation, the accessories. Mezco, I mentioned this before. I think you asked me this actually last time on the previous episode, Mike, where Mafex versus Mezco, and I mentioned Mezco's because they use fabric cloth goods. Sometimes the articulation could be hindered. It's not the best compared to those without the fabric. I mean, it's obviously it's just part of the nature of having cloth goods and fabric goods on their.
You have several Mezcos, or
yeah. Okay. I don't have any Spider-Man. I have one. I have that classic one. I just got that recently, but I haven't played with that too much. But most of my figures are not Spider-Man from other than Spider-Man on Mezco. Basically, I have other characters.
Yeah, I've never ruled out purchasing any Mezco because I see several that I could consider, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. Nothing that has been priority, but they've come out with some stuff that a lot of the other companies haven't.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, I like their own line, the Rumble Society figures. Some of those are pretty cool, really cool. I know Lou.
Yeah, they got a nice variety of IPs that they juggle.
Yeah, I know Lou really likes a lot of those. Shout out to local Lou. He likes a lot of those Rumble Society figures, and I have a few of them. Again, we were talking about mythical figures. They have some mythical figures that are really cool that I really like, that are based on like type of H.R. Lovecraft type of figures, characters. Yeah, really cool. Any general thoughts? I know you don't collect Mezco beans, but any thoughts on this one in particular?
With much love and respect to that guy, it's still this face always reminds me, and Miles in general. Whenever I see Miles, a big collector.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Big Collector. I was actually, that's funny you say that because I was thinking about him yesterday. I'm like, where is Big Collector? I haven't seen him or heard from him in a while.
Him too, man. Hey, dude, he's in his books. Good. Yeah. I hope he's in his books.
Yeah, good for him. Yeah, Big Collector. I
think he just graduated recently.
So. If you're listening, hopefully you're doing well, man.
No, he started college.
He just had some graduation photos up not too long ago.
Yeah, I think he's been college for a while. I think, yeah.
I thought he just started college like a year ago, maybe. Wow.
I don't know. I haven't had the chance to talk to him. So
yeah, we haven't. Yeah, none of us know. Yeah.
Well, he did.
He seems like he's doing good. So.
Did. I have to say this. I did post something on Instagram. Maybe I don't think it's been more than 2 months. Maybe a month ago. And he did respond to a post that I did put up. So,
okay,
yeah.
Well, wherever you're at, Big, hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully things are going.
Dude, Big Collector would make a great Miles Morales though.
Yeah, right. Cosplay, hint, Halloween this year. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, sorry, we cut you off there. What were we saying? Like, aside from him looking like Big,
as far as the figure goes, I think this doesn't look good.
Yeah. What don't you like about
it? The proportions look a little off.
Gotcha.
The face sculpt has no life to it. It just has expression and no life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No.
Mezco needs to do some work before it actually releases.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think
it looks
a lot of love. That's
looks rushed.
Yeah.
The unmasked or the half mask, I think Mezco has the most expression, and it's interesting because he's half masked, right? It's just all in the mouth there, and the eye. But yeah, I would have to. Yeah, I think the head. Yeah, looks kind of too big. Again, I haven't. I'm going off of memory, but I don't think it was that big in the movie in this second one. But I don't know. I can't remember.
It's rushed, but it's also way too late. Wow.
Yeah, it's a little late too. Yeah. Let's try to capture on that hype.
Yeah.
Regardless, I don't, like I said, I don't plan. I got my fill on 112 Miles Morales. I have a good amount of those, and I think other companies did it better, in my opinion. I'm personally not feeling this one. I kind of stay away from, like I said, other than classic Spider-Man. That one to me made sense for Mezco, but as far as all the other ones, I passed on. So I don't really go with Mezco for my Spider-Man figures. But for those that are looking forward to this one, hopefully it kind of comes out, it meets your expectations, and you enjoy it when you get it. So
don't. Yeah, because I hear, and you have to verify this feed. I also hear that Mezco isn't the most timely company.
I think like any other menu, as much again, we always hear there's always the Batman. I know people jump on that one, but that was like an exception. That's rare for them to be that late. That one took like 3 years, the '89 Batman. Really? But for the most part, I think they're kind of on par for most other companies like Mafex, Hot Toys, and they all have delays, right? They have they kind of all go through that, and so Mezco is no different.
Even Hot Toys is taking 2 years once or twice.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say they're that bad, compared to.
They're not hard to find, that's for sure. You can find them all over. Big Bag Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. That goes all around.
Yeah, and again, it's usually the Rumple Society ones that sell out because those are usually exclusive and limited to Mezco only. But yeah, the other ones, again, it depends on the figure. Sometimes there are figures that just are really popular that are not exclusives, that are not limited, but because of how popular they are, they're sold out. They get a lot of people buy them up. So it just depends. But you're right. There's some characters that are still available. They go on sale. No one's really picking them up. So it's just hit or miss. Like again, like any other toy company, right? There's some Hot Toys that you can go in that have been sitting on Sideshow for a while, and they can't even give them away. They try to, right? You buy 2 figures, you get this figure free.
That 1 year, about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
They would just every they would come up with a figure. Go, okay, and we'll throw in a Captain Marvel. They were throwing in Captain Marvel all
Yeah.
stream long.
Yeah, throwing a Captain Marvel.
That
Yeah,
was crazy.
all those in the chat, you all get a free Captain Marvel. Just send us your address. Yeah.
And you
Like,
get a
no,
marble.
thank
And
you.
you get a marble.
Yeah.
One in a minute for free. Hell yeah.
Yeah. They're doing that whole like U2 thing where U2 just put their album up on people's iPhones or whatever it was on their iDevices.
Dude, it pissed me off. And I'm a YouTube fan, and that pissed me off, dude.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. So like, you see Sideshow just doing that. You just have a Captain Marvel show up to your house all of a sudden out of nowhere. Return to sender. You just write that and you put it back in.
I take it, although she wouldn't
putting it up on eBay.
my stomach display, but I take it.
Oh man, yeah, I'm talking crap. I don't have the figure. I've never even seen it, so I have no interest in getting a Captain Marvel figure. But I just heard stories. Yeah, if they're trying to give it away, then that's just funny. Yeah.
Right.
Oh goodness.
Oh man. But yeah, so that was Mezco 112 Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man. I'm guessing they're gonna come out with others from the line. You know what would be cool that I would consider that would go well with Mezco's the whole aesthetic and their whole MO is a Spider Noir. Speaking of Noir versions, a Spider-Man Noir. That would be cool. I think I would pick that up if they came out with that.
Isn't there already a company that has done Spider Noir in 6 scale?
I'm not sure in 6 scale, but I was referring to 12 scale.
Yeah, because now in 12 scale,
Because
I believe that
like the actual Spider-Man or the Noir Spider-Man, they've made a 6 scale of.
Oh, have they?
If that's what you're referring to, like the one from Into the Spider-Verse.
No, the one I'm talking. I don't know enough about that universe, but the one I'm talking about, he's literally looks noir. He's got I think he's got.
Because you didn't watch enough of the movie, did you?
Does he have a trench coat? Yeah, I didn't watch enough.
Yeah, he's a trench coat.
It was
hat.
It was the Nick Cage one.
I could have sworn there's a company that's done a figure of that.
Yeah,
you might. I don't know.
You know what it is?
There's a third-party Spider Noir.
Okay, that's what I was saying. I knew it. And is that 6 scale? Or
yeah, it was 6 scale. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I have to look that up later. I may have missed that one. Was that a while ago or recently?
It's been a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a little. Gotcha. Last year I saw it. I know I saw it last year.
Ray Blue might have it.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, the Spider guy.
Yeah.
Spider-Man guy.
Yeah,
Mezco.
I considered it too. I kind of dug it. You know, I like their pulp looking stuff.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like if Mezco did a version, I think they would do a good job with that one, just because that fits kind of like the whole, Mezco vibe. Fabric cloth goods, put a wired coat.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would do a good job with that one. And I'd be interested to see what accessories he comes with, because that's one of the things Mezco does well is accessories for their figures.
Yeah.
So, well, we shall see. Yeah, that one. We'll see if they come up with that. I'll keep my eyes open on that one, and for sure, if that comes out and they announce that, I'll be talking about it on this Figure Lowdown stream. So keep an eye out for that one. All right, so going on here from jumping across the universe from one universe to the other. Next up, we have the Miles G. Morales. So this one has actually been out, based on Miles G. Morales, I should say. Good Toys, Wandering Warrior. So this actually has been up for a while, and I just was going to talk about it in my previous episode of Figure Lowdown, but I just already had a bunch of figures, and so I chopped it, and I put it in this one here. But this is 12 scale. This is going for, like it says up here, about $93 to $102, depending on where you get it from, if it includes shipping or not. Set to come out the end of this year or the beginning of next year. Probably most likely the beginning of next year. So it comes with 2 head sculpts here. You got the Miles G head sculpt, or the not Miles G head sculpt if you want to be technical. The mass head sculpt. You got the fabric goods here, the cloth goods on the clothes. You got a backpack. You got the arm bands, arm bracers, the gauntlets, if you want to tell them, all former, forearm armor. McJiggies. You got 4 hands. It looks like you get 4 hands. A special effects part and a base stand that you see him kind of with at the end of the movie. I know you haven't seen this, Mike, so this is already a spoiler. So Too late now. No turning back. But you're probably not going to watch it all anyways. But this figure comes up at the end of Across the Spider-Verse, and it's like at the very end. Yeah. So, yeah. Sorry, spoilers for those who haven't seen it yet. But that's where this figure's based on. Just so you know, very end. So it looks like he's going to be a prominent character in the next Across the whatever the Spider-Man film is.
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Beyond the Spider-Verse, the third one.
You say this is a 12 scale?
Yeah, this is 12 scale. Yeah, so this one looks really cool. The only reason that I haven't pulled the trigger on this yet is because this is the first company to come out with this figure in this scale. So I'm thinking, again, with the third Beyond the Spider-Verse coming, maybe when that comes out, other companies may do a version of that, which is the either Mafex or Sentinel. I mentioned them before.
Yeah.
Hot Toys.
Didn't Hot Toys?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
6 scale.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, they definitely already have one that's up for pre-order. I of course jumped on that one. That was a deal breaker for me.
That looks very similar to this, right?
Yeah, same character. Yeah, it's the same one. It's just 6 scale.
Yeah.
Really, yeah, I personally like the design of this. I like, again, the colors pop. It looks badass. Alternate version of Miles, and this is just in 12 scale here. Okay. So yeah, the effects parts there. You got the braids that alternate the 2 different head sculpts here, unmasked and masked. Again, like I mentioned, cloth goods. It looks like you may have a split cut boot. It looks there, but the tailoring looks awesome from what I can see. I haven't done like a one-on-one comparison with an image from the actual movie, but that base, that kind of like pole pipe base thing he comes with is pretty cool. I don't know how they're getting the sand there. I'm sure it's like Photoshop where they have him just sitting there because he's just staying on there. But yeah, it looks cool. Again, it's just kind of similar, if not the same, to the Hot Toys, the 1/6 scale that they have coming out of this. But what are your guys' thoughts on this figure?
It looks good for the scale. I think it nails what it's supposed to do. So
yeah.
Is this the same company that was doing the Kirby, or is that different? Keep seeing that Good Toys thing right there.
Oh, this is thanks for bringing that up. So this is the company that did that Chosen One, quote unquote, not Anakin, that I covered in I think 2 streams ago. Might have been the previous stream, but it was maybe episode 12. I can't remember. Yeah, you can probably just in YouTube just search Figure Lowdown and Good Toys, the Chosen One, I think it was. But yeah, is that what the figure you're referring to? Oh, he's not. But yeah, while he's talking, yeah, the only other one that I'm aware of that they did was that the Chosen One before that, and that one hasn't come out yet either. That one's still yet to come out. But again, that's like if you want to just use like a general Jedi 1/12 Jedi, it came with the blue and green lightsaber. The sculpt was not all there, at least in the prototype. It didn't really look like, I don't know, again, maybe it's not supposed to be specifically Anakin, but if you want to use it for a general Jedi, it did have the robe and the hood, and like the basic vest and the undershirt that was all fabric cloth goods, I believe it was. Yeah, it's been a minute, but yeah, you were saying, Beam?
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I mean, I'm just curious about the manufacturer.
Yeah, no experience personally with them yet. I'm not sure what else they did besides those 2 figures I just mentioned, besides the Chosen One and this one. So
yeah, okay.
Not sure what the reputation is. So that's another reason why I'm kind of holding out on this. Although it does look good, but yeah.
I mean, hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't hurt them that they're not known enough to keep selling this figure. So
yeah, it's always a risk, right? Yeah, they gotta put their money where their mouth was, or put their figures, I guess, where their mouth is, and make sure they deliver.
Right.
But we always say that with every new company, right? I mean, I'm sure you guys remember, we were all saying that within our too. Like they were kind of, same thing. Granted that they have licensed figures, and this is unlicensed, but still, like the same principle applies to every company, right? If you want to be successful, you obviously have to, you present what you are, you're putting up, what you're gonna potentially give. Go ahead.
And yeah, they to piggyback off that, they are still too as well, introducing what they can do. They don't they've only got what 2 figures out. It's still early. Well, 3, I guess, if you count somebody got Pennywise, but
yeah,
I don't even think that thing's fully out yet to everybody. So.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I think still some people getting theirs. Yeah. I mean, and all new companies go through it, right? It's like the key is, I think, obviously don't have my own figure company, but in any company, learning from your mistakes or lessons learned and improving on that and progressing and getting better. And I know, again, this is 12 scale here we're talking about, and Hot Toys and In-Art are 6 scale, but I'm just we're just kind of talking in a general sense. They just gotta as long as they progressively get better and better and they improve and they don't stay stagnant, then I think these companies will be good. So yeah, taking it back to this one, we haven't seen too much of these figures. At least I haven't. So if you guys in the chat or in the comments are aware of Good Toys and what they've done before, let us know, and let others know to kind of give them some feedback, and for those that are curious in this. Yeah, any thoughts, Mike, on this one?
Yeah, I've often said, and always will, that about the aesthetic, not necessarily whether or not I have any kind of attachment. Because just earlier I said I don't really have an attachment to the Miles Morales character.
Right.
There's been 2 figures that I had to stop and pause, go, okay, I can do this. This is one of them. When I saw the Hot Toys 6 scale, I went, just like this though. This is dope. The design, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Now, is his color scheme purple or red?
It's purple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. I would get this figure, put a guitar on his ass, and put him up there with Twist.
I see where you're going with it. Yeah.
I love it. This outfit is so baller. The mask. I just love everything about it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I'm really digging this one too. Yeah. I'm with you too. Yeah.
Yeah. My thing is though, if I'm gonna spend 102, we just max it out. I'm gonna spend 102.
Okay.
On a 12 scale of this. Nah, I might as well turn around. I'm gonna do the Hot Toys.
Okay, gotcha, yeah.
Once I get to $100 for a 12 scale figure, my money is better spent on a 6 scale.
Oh, I got you. You figured.
See what I'm saying? I'm getting more out of it as a 6 scale because I'm getting more of a figure at a good price. It's still going to be under 200 if I work my magic. Be patient on that, all the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's just going to be a much better deal. But at the same time, this is baller. I mean, even for 102, I would consider getting it. Even at 12 scale, it just looks so good. And the reason why I brought that up is because the second figure, and I've been waiting for it, and I'm going to get it because it's still out on the market. It just hasn't got below 200. It's that damn Miles Morales 2020.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the Daft Punk one?
Yo, gotta have it, bro.
Yeah, that with the helmet.
That's one right here with my musicians too.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I'm gonna get that one. I'm going to get that 2020.
It will be mine. Oh yes,
it will be. Yeah. So once again, it has nothing. I could care less about the movies. I could care less about the character. As a matter of fact, I won't even use the head sculpt. We'll have the mask on anyway.
Yeah.
The aesthetic is banging. Although the head sculpt is cool too. I could do that. I mean, when he's with Prince, I'll have him without it because I need to have more black representation anyway.
Gotcha.
You
can be part of Prince's posse, his group. Yeah.
Wait till you guys see. Wait till you guys see my setup. I think you're gonna get a little chuckle.
Oh man, teaser.
You're gonna get a little chuckle out of it. But no, I'm digging it.
All right. Yeah, man. I'm with you. Again, the only reason I haven't pulled the trigger is because I'm just waiting to see what other companies do with this figure. And again, the reputation of this, I'm not too familiar with Good Toys, so we'll see how it comes out, how it plays out.
Yarp.
what to see? There was something else I was going to mention on this, and one thing I noticed is kind of funny. So everywhere that I've seen this figure, it's labeled as Good Toys Wandering Warrior. But if you look here on this photo, it says like the Rambler there on the left. So maybe I don't know if they changed it last. Like right before they released it for whatever reason, but yeah, or there was some sort of miscommunication there, or they forgot to change it. I don't know, but I just thought it was funny. Just kind of caught my eye. Oh, third parties. Yeah. There's no rules. They don't have to answer anybody.
But I've heard of this company. I can't remember what other figures that I remember seeing or hearing of, but I do remember Good Toys having like some good, reaction. People kind of like comfort that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't had any experience.
I think I've heard good things about them. Decent.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, like I mentioned, if any of you out there watching, listening, have heard of Good Toys and you have any experience with them, let us know. Share your experiences.
Yep.
All right, so this is Good Toys Wandering Warrior, aka not Miles G. Morales / Prowler. Going on, so we went over the beautiful, the weird, and I would say this would fall in the wild category. And that would be the Storm Collectibles Skullomania from Fighting Layer, Fighting EX nice. Layer. Yeah,
that looks cool.
Storm comes up with some really cool figures.
Yeah, right. So this is I have it covering the name there. So this is going $63. And for those of you that don't know, Storm Collectible figures, at least in the States, are exclusive to BBTS now. I guess they worked out an agreement, and so for the past few figures, they've only been selling them on BBTS. So this is no different. I'm not sure outside of the States. I'm sure you can probably get them on other websites, but I'm not sure what the limit of that is, or if they're only worldwide just exclusive to BBTS. I'm not sure how far that goes, but I know for sure in the States it's BBTS exclusive. Set to release the end of this year, Q4. It doesn't come with much, and that's probably why the lower price tag. It just has the two heads here and the, let's see here, what is that, the eight pairs of hands. No, what is that, 4? It looks like there's more than that. 4, 8, 12. What's going on here? I'm missing. Looks like there's because I have 6 in my notes. That's not right though. He has 4, 8, 10, yeah, 12 there. It looks like, or maybe, I don't know. It looks like there's some repeats. So the fists, looks like those fists have extra fists. I don't know. It's weird. Looks like there's some duplicates in there, right? You guys seen that?
Looks like it.
Yeah, like here, there's like an extra.
Wait a minute.
There's fists there, and then there's fists. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I see 12 here. But in the description, it had 6. So maybe there's something wrong there. But anyways, he comes with some hands. We'll just say that it comes with alternate hands. So for those that don't know,
this 12.
This is 112. It's labeled 112.
No. There's 12. There's 12 actual hands.
Oh yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, there's 12 here, but in the description, unless I wrote it wrong, there's like. It
says 6.
It does. Yeah, 6 pairs. Sorry, I'm tripping. Yeah.
Okay.
6 pairs of hands. That makes sense. Yeah. Duh. Yeah. Come on, Feezy. Where you at? This guy. So yeah, the math checks out, guys. So this is Skullomania based on, again, this is a video game, Fighting EX Layer, which is a spiritual successor to, for those that remember, Street Fighter EX. And that was the 3D, like polygonal version of Street Fighter that came out. I think it first came out on PlayStation. I think was when it first came out. So it was, basically Street Fighter had Street Fighter characters, and there were some other figures or characters in there that weren't from Street Fighter, from the lore. They were kind of new for that game. So there was Street Fighter EX, and I think they had 2. There was 1 and then 2, and then there was another game that came out called, this one I didn't play, and it was Fighting Layer. Now I'm not familiar with that one, but apparently, so this Fighting EX Layer is just a spiritual successor to both of those, and that's where this specific version of Skullomania is from. But Skullomania, like I mentioned, was in Street Fighter EX, and I remember playing with him. He was a fun character. He was cool. He was kind of one of those joke characters, kind of like Dan, if you guys remember Dan, but he was supposed to be like a wrestler. So he didn't really shoot anything. He just had more of like, wrestling moves. But really, really funny, entertaining character. You can kind of see here, he's kind of have some silly poses there. He has like a lot of kicks, punching type moves.
That's some
kind
nice extension.
Yeah. Storm Collectibles, they're really good with their articulation. Like I was mentioning earlier, they're labeled 1/12, but they're a little bit bigger. They usually run a little bigger than
around what, 8 to 9 inches?
In between, closer to 7, I'd say. They're like both like thicker and like taller.
So close to, so McFarlane. Wow.
Yeah, kind of close around there. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
7.
But yeah, again, it's Storm Collectibles is one of those figures that kills it on articulation. And in this scale, I don't have any other 6 scale, but I have a few of their 12 scale. I have some Mortal Kombat and other Street Fighter characters. Yeah, big Street Fighter fan. So this one for sure, really cool. Not only, even if I wasn't aware of the character from the game, it just, again, unique aesthetic, unique design, unique look. I'm really digging this one. So this one I'm picking up. But yeah, I know it's pretty simple, but it looks like a fun figure, right? It just overall just looks like a fun figure.
Yeah.
Were you guys familiar with Street Fighter EX at all?
No.
No. Okay. Gotcha. Any general thoughts on this one?
That's cool, but no real interest.
Gotcha.
Same. Yeah. He looks good.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does look cool, right? He looks like a fun figure. Yeah, the scarf there, and
just like one of those one-offs. If you're like,
right.
Yeah.
Or you can do a little. I don't know if I wouldn't team build off of $60.
You wouldn't what?
I wouldn't try and do any kind of team building off of this.
Oh yeah, I see.
Multiple characters at $63. No, but some people would. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But this is a figure that would, to me, would be kind of silly to just buy one of.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, this is just a specific character. It's not like an army builder type character. He is like a specific character. That's what I mean. I see. I got you.
Army building.
Army building. Okay.
This is a character that's conducive to it, but I'm not spending $63 to figure the army building.
I see what you're saying. You're saying if someone wanted to, this it could be a figure like that.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying. Okay, gotcha.
As opposed to just one single character, this looks like a generic, like a stormtrooper. It could be a million of them.
Yeah, gotcha. I gotcha. Oh, okay. Gotcha. But really cool. I'm picking this up.
You understand what I'm saying, though? Like, I would spend, $25 on multiple Black Series, let's say, figure dams, right? But I'm not going to spend $63 for a figure dam to army build on. $63 a figure? As opposed to $25 a figure. You understand what I'm saying?
I think so. You're saying just because of the price you won't, but if you could, if it was cheaper, if it was more, I guess, financially reasonable to do so, you'd want to buy multiples of this figure.
Exactly.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but I remember him doing this pose here on the top left. He would do that charging pose to the opponent, and once he would grab you, he would kind of do all these like flashy. Yeah, it was all these flashy like cuts to different punches and he was funny, man. He was a cool character, but I just really like the aesthetic of this one, so I'll be picking this one up.
Oh, yeah.
Tremble Dust in the house. He looked like a man. Yeah. Yeah. What is up, Tremble Dust? Thanks for joining us, man. Hopefully having a good night, good evening, good weekend so far. Saying, hey, people. What's up?
Pose at the bottom where he's lying down.
Oh no, this is like a slide. Yeah, that's another move he does. He's like a slide move towards the opponent.
Yeah, that is not an easy pose to get.
Oh no, you tried it with the other figures? Or personally, you mean for yourself?
No, just figures in general. Just getting any figures posed like that is not necessarily all that easy.
Oh, come on, Professor Elliott.
Yeah, come on, yeah.
Don't
let.
No. I can do it. It's just not necessarily all that easy.
It depends on the figure for sure.
I can get a Marvel Legends to do that. Yeah. That ain't that easy.
Yeah, don't say that around Luke, because I know he'll come after you. You're just giving him fuel for the fire.
I'm getting ready to do some impromptu, just some quickies Because I got some chip bashing and some diorama stuff I've been doing, so I'm going to come up with some quickie stuff, some closing stuff.
Yeah.
And I've been able to accomplish almost the impossible with some of this.
Okay, nice.
Not without going, uh-oh, I hope it doesn't snap.
Yeah, I know, right? Pushing it to the limits. That's one thing I want to do also. Again, like I'm working on getting my figures and the rest of my displays and my shelving up, put my figures up there. But yeah, I want to go back and actually work on posing and practicing posing and get better at that as well. And eventually, I think I mentioned this before, go into figure photography, kind of like casually, nothing like some of these other experienced professionals are there. They're killing in the game. But yeah, it seems like something I'm looking forward to when I get time. You know, that keyword time. But yeah, if nothing, anything else on this one?
Posing doesn't. You could be working and have a figure next to you and just around with it.
That's true. Yeah, that is the intention. I always have that in mind, but I just always get caught up and distracted with the with work. I'm like, God dang it. Yeah. So that's always there, though.
Hey man, you know Yoda told you, bro. Don't try, do.
Yeah, do. Yeah, yeah. There is no try. Do or do not. Yeah. I will hold myself to that.
Yeah, put a little pressure on you.
Yeah. Gentlemen, last figure of the stream here. We got not the turtle. This is a turtle, but not the Teenage Mutant variety. This is a Samurai Force variety. This is from Rage Toys. I know you've heard Lou talks these up, and I'm a big fan of these as well.
Really?
For good reason. Yeah, these are really good figures. There's also 12 scale, a little on the shorter end though. Kind of like about 5 inches, if I remember correctly, ish, a little over 5 inches maybe. But yeah, so this is the newest one from the line. This is not Mikey. This is Summer, the Crossbow Master. Went up for pre-order recently. So this one's interesting because there's and I'll go over this here in a little bit, but there's a custom kit that they also sell with this. So you can get the figure itself, the kit itself, or both, and there's like a combo pack. So the figure here itself is $42 USD, set to come out the end of this year, Q4. So for just the figure here, you can see what the accessories. I'm gonna make sure I'm not blocking anything. No, we're good. So you got two heads there with like a kind of like a ninja type of covering, face mouth plate there. You got the two crossbow backpack, a rope. Let's see, the nunchuck effect, and the kusari fundo. I'm guessing those are. I'm trying to see what those are. Maybe those dagger type things. I'm not sure what those are. Yeah, left and right. I don't know, but he has one of those. I forgot to see what that was, but he comes with that. So one of the things one of the talks of the town on this figure is that so they've already released not Leo and not Donnie. So what is it? Spring and autumn, I think it was. I think were the previous two. Spring and autumn. And those had the elbows, I believe, were single jointed. You know, I haven't spent too much time with mine. I have them, but I haven't spent too much time with mine either. But I think those were single jointed, and they improved it with this figure here. They even both double jointed knees and elbows. And so some people were like, well, you know, why didn't the other figures have that? But again, it kind of goes back to what we were saying, right? The companies kind of they learn from their, you know, lessons learned, right? They kind of improve on their previous figures or previous models, and they just get better and better. And, you know, unfortunately, it's just, in this case, it just, the improvement goes with figures in the same line. So, you know, silver lining, right? It sucks that the other figures didn't have it, which doesn't take away from those figures because they still look badass and they were awesome. But this figure does, and so they improved it. It's kind of like, would you rather have waited till after they got all these figures out to then implement their new technology, or, you know, implement it as soon as they can? You know, it goes both ways. It's kind of, again, a preference thing. So I just wanted
to ask you something, Feezy. When it comes to these turtle things, are you a creamer?
Please explain. You'll have to elaborate on creamer.
Well, I mean, Lou creams over it.
Oh,
MNT. I don't know how deep you got. I mean, Lou's a man.
Creamer.
Like if I wanted
like for coffee.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be a mutant Jedi, I would want Lou as my master.
I see.
Because he,
Master Creamer.
He goes. That guy goes deep in turtles, bro. I want to know. Do you go
mocha flavored?
Do you go as deep, pardon the pun, into the turtle lore as Lou?
I personally don't. I would say he's a bigger hardcore turtle fan than I am. I like him, but I don't think.
But do these really excite you though?
No, yeah, they do. I like these. I do like these. I was stoked when I first saw these, when they first were showing the photos of these, and just because, again, like the theme of this stream is just kind of something different, something unique, modifying things that are already familiar, right? Just kind of varying it up. And we mentioned that, we touched on that with the bounty hunter, that Killgear bounty hunter. That was a modification of the Star Wars bounty hunters. Just doing different things. And I'm already blanking on what other figure that was like that that we were talking about. But the Highlander figure type of thing, kind of, they were kind of re-releasing that. Those Underverse figures, obviously, we're talking about Cammy. So yeah, I don't know. It's just it's cool. It's just a different take on what we know, what we're familiar with, and I like this approach. And that kind of made it their own, right? They kind of gave them some sort of like Japanese samurai ninja type, samurai, hence the samurai horse take on them, and they look cool. I think they really look cool, let alone the design, but just the actual craftsmanship, the sculpting, the paint. It just looks like a good quality figure all around. The accessory it comes with, it's cool. I like it. So I wouldn't say I would cream all over them, but I do like them.
Oh yeah, I'm talking creaming, dude. Like, I'm not a TMNT fan or anything, or like a turtle fan. But, he's a baller, man. He's a killer.
Oh, yeah.
I like him.
Oh, where'd Feezy go?
I'm not gonna get. He's laughing his ass off.
I mean, yeah, no,
battery,
yeah, Mike.
I'm not gonna get any of them, but I think they're really cool.
Yeah, no, they are cool. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my.
I dig samurai stuff anyway, though. I'm into
Battery Aziz.
Batteries. He said batteries are these. Yeah, no, I'm using my phone as my camera, my iPhone, and something's going on with the software here, so it's tripping. So yeah, it's been kind of sorry about that, folks, but you still got my audio.
Eventually, you'll join the rest of the world over in StreamYard. Eventually, unless this has been working for you.
It seems to be working for him.
I mean, everything has a technical difficulties.
Yeah.
There's no any really good platform. I mean, outstanding platform. They're great platforms. Nothing.
Yeah.
Do you purchase like a plan with this, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I do.
So there'd be
there's
no reason to switch then, really.
No.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably no different than any other stuff.
Yeah.
I know StreamYard does have.
He's an Evemux creamer. That's what he is.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they each have their pros and cons.
Oh,
I've heard some things with StreamYard, and yeah, this
that's
one as
what
well.
It depends on what you mean by cream. I'm like, is there others?
Yeah.
What other type of creamers are there, Feezy?
Yeah. Trimble does. I feel dirty listening to this combo.
Trimble does. He always acts naive.
Creamer
sometimes.
filter.
Yeah, he acts naive all the time.
Yeah. Eventually, he was saying the cream was too strong. He took out my camera. Yeah. The cream was strong enough.
Of the Irish variety. Yep.
Yeah.
Bailey's.
Trimble does, aka Mr. Hentai.
Yeah.
There's never.
Oh man. Oh, you guys are funny. Oh man, good stuff. But yeah, so
these look really cool, bro. They really look cool.
No, yeah, I agree. They do, yeah. And I've been collecting these. Like I said, I have the previous two, and this is summer. So the remaining one is let's see, what are we missing? Winter, which would be not Raphael. So the last brother, that we're waiting on. They haven't. I personally haven't seen photos of that one yet, but yeah, that's the one. And then I wonder if they're gonna do. They came out with a master, the not Splinter, also. So that's in there. So yeah, I wonder how far they'll go. I wonder if they'll do a Shredder, some sort of version of Shredder on there. That would be cool. But yeah, so all these photos here that I've shown so far, this is just the standard, just the figure itself. If you were to buy the figure, that's all the accessories. Again, here showing you here all the hands, the nunchaku, the backpack, that effect, the crossbows that get connected to his arm. You can kind of see here on the right, gets connected to his forearm, which is cool. And then I mentioned the custom kit. So the custom kit that you can purchase also gives you this unmasked head sculpt here, which just has, you know, the smiling grin that looks cool. This smiling head sculpt has a skateboard, another nunchuck effect. It looks like a spray can with the dust, the spray dust coming out of it. You got the headphones, and looks like some sort of a player. I don't know if that's supposed to be a cassette player or an MP3 player. I don't know, an MP3 player in like feudal Japan era. I don't know. But it looks like, I don't know, it's some sort of device. But yeah, and then you have the rockets that attach to the skateboard, and I think those rockets those flame effects can also attach to he has like there's two like sticks, the two handles that he comes with, and you can use them on there as well, and I'll show a photo of that. But yeah, these photos here are with the figure with the custom accessories. And so you see, he has the spray can here on the left, the headphones, nunchuck effect, and here he is with the skateboard. Some pretty badass poses, man. Yeah, again, this figure just looks like fun. It's a lot of fun here in this one. It kind of definitely has, they nailed Mikey's his vibe, or Summer's vibe, and his persona, I should say. And here he is with the other brothers on the right, the ones that they've released so far, Spring and Autumn. And I would say these are kind of similar to the Mezco turtles that came out, as far as, you know, the aesthetic kind of mix between either like animated / comic book, the kind of mixture of both, and they have some like realism to them. It's just like an amalgamation, I think, of all three, and but, you know, putting their own personal spin on it. It just looks really cool because they have like the different shades of green there too for each brother. Yeah, you can kind of see, which look good. Yeah, I like when they do that. I like, you know, kind of differentiate.
Now, do they come with these little dioramas?
No.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they don't. Not the dioramas.
That would be so sweet.
That would be sweet. You're right. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, that's someone added that in there. But yeah, really cool figures all around. So looking forward to completing the set on this. And this is one, you know, where I would get the set, all 4 turtles in this one personally. I'm sure there's some people who can probably do without all of them, maybe just get ones in particular. But yeah, for me, this is, you know, one of the sets where I had to get all 4 brothers. You know, you kind of, for this, it kind of makes sense, right? It's kind of like the Power Rangers.
Yeah, there's certain IPs you just, like, you know, you have the Three Stooges. You got to have, you know, you got to have 4. You got to have all 4.
Yeah, you just gotta get them.
No way around that.
Yeah, these are. Oh yeah, speaking of here, Trimble just asking, Feezy, you didn't get the Mezco turtles? Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I got mine. Fortunately, I was one of the ones I jumped on them earlier, and I got mine in. Yeah, awesome figures. I need, well, again, one of the figures I need to spend more time with, but yeah, I really like the aesthetic of those. Did you end up getting those as well, Trimble? Let us know. Yeah, see, these are the turtles. Yeah, these are the turtles at all. I feel like I'm missing something here. Missing. Yeah, to clarify. What do you mean by that one? Yeah, these are the turtles.
Don't even try to figure it out.
That's
Trimble. He forget.
He mistyped the word hentai, I think.
Oh, yeah, hentai turtles. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, yeah, he mistyped. Yeah.
Read away.
Oh, I see. Okay, nah, so not a big turtle guy. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell her. I know I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna hold that against you. I'm gonna blackmail Juma.
Yeah. And then Lou's gonna come after you for talking about your laying down pose with the figures.
Oh, yep.
He comes after me all the time. I can have it.
Yeah.
We're gonna clip it and we're gonna put it on the reel.
Yeah, that's my light one. You get me?
Yeah, but yeah. Anyone else have any more thoughts on these? Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to say. So real
Hey,
quick,
I heard you tomorrow on Collectibles Figures. Hey, I heard you bad mouthing me last night on
Yeah.
Figures, Mike.
wise guy, eh? Yeah.
Heard you bad mouth.
Yep. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I can hear it now. No, I was gonna say, so the custom kit by itself is $20. Again, the figure was $42. So for whatever reason, you wanted to buy them separate or just get one or the other, you can. But they also sell them together in a combo pack, and it's cool that they made that cheaper than buying them, buying the two separately but together. So if you just want to get the combo, it's about $57 to $60 for the combo. So you save some money there doing that. I figure you might as well. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That they're offering that, but
You
so there's a couple.
You can also go to Aldi's supermarket. They got an island for $3. And for $3 in one pack, you can get a Hot Wheel car, a 6-scale skateboard.
What? Wow.
And a pair of shoes that will fit on a 6-scale figure for $3.
You're not talking about those, those skateboards that you can skateboard with your finger?
I literally picked this up just yesterday.
Fingerboards, and you put like those shoes on your fingers and you can skateboard. What are those called? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember what they're called. But I know what you're talking about.
I threw the packaging away. I forgot what it's called, but it's literally. Well, there's another company too called like Small World or something like this. But anyway, this particular pack has a 6-scale skateboard, a pair of sneakers which fit on 6-scale figures, and it has a Hot Wheel car.
Oh, okay. Wow. That all came in.
And there's a gripping. It got some kind of, almost feels like sandpaper on the top of a 6-scale figure, so it doesn't fall off. I mean, on top of the skateboard, it's like real rough texture.
Oh yeah, like actual boards. Oh, that's cool.
So it grips the figure. Awesome. Yeah.
That is awesome. You said those ollies for $3?
No, actually, Aldi. I don't know. Aldi's is not all nationwide. ALDI.
Aldi's, yeah.
Oh, Aldi. So there's an Ollie's and an Aldi's.
Aldi. Okay. If you have that supermarket, they have an aisle where you can find a little bit of toys that
cost you $0.25 to use a cart. So. But you get the quarterback. So.
Yeah, I remember that. The quarter.
But yeah, but I go there to shop because their prices are great. Their produce is fresh, but they have an aisle
and they don't have bags. You gotta bring your own bags.
Which I do.
Yep.
But they have an aisle, and you'll go down it sometimes. You'll find some things you might be able to use with diorama.
Okay. Wow, Mike, you have like all these tips, these workarounds.
Yeah, and I can't give myself enough time on the channel to talk all of this mess. But at least I get it out with you guys. So.
Share the knowledge. That's awesome. Yeah, I unfortunately don't have anything like that where I'm at here in California, but in Ollie's or in Aldi's.
And usually you'll have an alternative. I heard you guys have Ross.
Oh yeah, Ross. Yeah, we have Ross and Marshalls. Yeah, that's right. You did say that.
That's the Ollie's alternative. Check out Ross. They giving the Marvel, the DC stuff discount too. They're an outlet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't hesitate on that. I bet you'll go to Ross and go, "Wow, Mike, I found some stuff."
Yeah, I go there and ask him to a clerk. Yeah, my friend Mike said I can find some 6-scale stuff here. Where is that?
We actually
just be all hush about it too.
Yeah.
There's actually a Ross in Michigan. There's a Ross in Michigan, but it's way too far away. But I got 2 Ollies on both ends of Detroit that I can go to. I can bounce back and forth. There are actually Rosses out here, but it's way too far away. So I have never been there.
Okay.
I just heard it's a great alternative.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been there. There hasn't really been a reason to. But maybe, I gotta check it out there just for that and see what they have there.
Do they carry creamer as well?
I guarantee you.
Yeah. Half and half.
Hey, you might have been able to stumble across a Spider Punk in there. You never know.
Which one? Oh,
you might have been able to.
The Marvel Legends? Oh, yeah.
Spider-Punk at Ross. That's what I'm telling you. Use that outlet as another source.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It might work for you.
Yeah, I think I brought up, I mentioned I ended up getting those, right?
Yeah.
The Marvel Legends Spider-Punk? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just saying that when you have something like
reference.
that could be a place, another place you could find it.
I gotcha. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely have to add that to my list. It's one of the ones that I forget about and I don't think about, but yeah, good suggestion there. Yeah. But yeah, any other thoughts on this summer turtle? The summer turtle?
They're cool. I'm not interested, but I can see how people would be.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. And a lot of again, we've said it before, big good time for turtle fans. You know, I know Lou's eating well.
Yeah.
And all of the other huge hardcore turtle fans. I mean, because Lou's buying, he's buying headphones, he's buying shoes, turtle headphones. So I'm not like that hardcore, but he's more like he's definitely more hardcore than I am. So
and it's not even seasonal. I mean, there's Mutant Ninja Turtle cranking out 24/7, 7 days a week, 365. Dude, every time I go into Target and Walmart, there's no problem seeing turtles somewhere.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and I'm still looking for that.
But there's always turtles of some kind.
Yeah, definitely. There's been a big resurgence in turtles in the last few years, which has been awesome. Yeah, just like coming out with all kinds of collaborations and turtle collaborations and different iterations and things. So yeah, definitely it's definitely awesome to see. But yeah, I'm still looking for some of those NECA turtle figures out there. And so I appreciate you guys keeping an eye out for me as well.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Although the last couple of times I attempted to go to Target or Walmart, something just got in my schedule and go to attempts. But hey, the less I spend on 12 scale, the more I spend on 6.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. And Beam came through for me on a figure too, so I appreciate that, Beam. Also, I appreciate it.
Single pack, right? You had the turtle single pack
Monday.
Wasn't that
what
you did?
I'll be shipping it out Monday. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice. Yeah.
Were those the single packs?
Yeah, it was a single pack. Yep. Yeah, that was awesome, man. Good man. I appreciate you doing that. You didn't have to do that, so I definitely appreciate it. Whenever, any.
I know Lou says he can't find shit in his Target, so I figured I'd ask.
Oh man, and he lives in a metropolis, dude.
Or he has trouble finding stuff at his Target. So.
Yeah, and he says he's got 5 in his area, and
they're just gone before you can get to them most of the time.
Yeah,
like he said. So my Target's a little smaller, and it's a little further away from bigger cities. So
okay.
There's a slighter chance I can get them. I know there's a bunch of collectors around here, so I'm sure they get scoured for, and I'm sure they already have a heads up to go check those smaller town Targets. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, I know.
Well, and over here, not bad. And then a lot of times things are hit or miss, but there are a lot of things that can come out that I never see, and then out of the clear blue, months later, it shows up. I'm like, what? So.
Yeah, one of the downsides living in a bigger metropolitan area for a collector, anyways. Yep.
Yeah.
That stuff like that.
Well, they're getting ready to. I think they've broken ground. They're building a Target that literally I can walk to in like 3 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Problem is,
that's cool.
Problem is, I think it's going to be one of these. We got these micro stores. Like, not all Targets are big. Some of them are these little compact Targets. And I'm hoping that it's not like that because they may not really even have a toy aisle. It's really small.
Ours just converted to a superstore.
Oh,
watch out.
Bro.
So they got a grocery store in there now. So
yeah.
I hope this one that they open up has a toy aisle that is so great.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
I don't know why, because of the Walmart's like just down the road.
Yeah, competition there. Same thing. Super Walmart.
Yeah.
But all right, fellas, that was the last of the figures. We did it.
Nice.
In under 4 hours. Good.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, that was kind of my goal. It was like trying to aim for 3 hours is what I was thinking. But having said that, I know Beam has requested this before, and I'll totally up to you guys if you want to do this. But how do you feel about doing a round of Feezy's 20?
You know how I feel.
Yeah, I know how you feel, but I don't know if Beam would.
I'm always down. So.
But listen, I'm always. Well, I don't have to play. Can I just watch?
Yeah, we could do that. And if you want to help Beam out on
Nah, I'm here. I'll play.
Yeah, I think you guys can get this one.
It would be disrespectful not to. Even though I'm going to embarrass myself. Let's go.
All right. So yeah, just all right. So I love to hear it. Here we go. It's been a minute.
I'll take one for the team. He's sadistic.
He said this is like Saw.
Yeah.
Oh, so just to reiterate, man, it's been a minute for me too. So,
oh no, we got the guy who's gonna dismember us. Can't even remember.
Yeah,
what
I know it has been a minute. So, for those that aren't familiar, Feezy's 20 is basically just 20 questions. My guest panelists here, I have a figure in mind, and they have to ask 20 yes or no questions with one of those questions being the actual guess of the figure. So it's basically like 19 questions and then their guess. They want to do it that way. This is a Hot Toys figure that has been released. Let's see here. So honor system, right? So no looking at the chat, of course, no Googling. If the chat wants to help offer suggestions on questions you can ask, I'll bring those up. And then the chat can play along. But yeah, you guys just can't look at the chat. I encourage you guys to talk out loud. That kind of makes it more interesting, right? Kind of rather than just kind of sitting there, just talk out loud, say your thoughts out loud. It kind of makes it more entertaining that way. It might help each other out too, kind of play off of each other. Let's see here. 2.0s I count as separate figures because, I mentioned this before, they do upgrades and that changes an answer of a question. Iron Man is a good example. I always bring that up because, the newer Iron Mans are die cast where the older ones aren't. So, if you ask if it has die cast or metal, one answer would be no, one answer would be yes. So I count 2.0s. Deluxe, though, if a figure has like a deluxe or a collector's edition, I count those as one figure because those are just added additional accessories. Let's see here. You can't ask, if it starts with this letter or if it rhymes with this or if it sounds like this. Again, I apologize for the camera. I don't know what happened. My camera went out again, so I got to look more into that. But as long as you guys can hear me, just let me know if that cuts out for whatever reason. But let's see here. And let's see. The last thing I wanted to say is if you want to say like a general, like, is this an Iron Man, right? You're not really saying a specific Iron Man. If you want to narrow down saying like, is this an Iron Man figure type of thing, or is this a Batman figure, you can ask that question and I'll say yes or no, and then you'll have to just narrow it down from there. What particular Batman, what particular Iron Man type of thing like that. So that's something to help you.
All right, wait a minute now. Are we playing am I playing with Beam as a team or as a team? Oh, well, that's
as a team. Yep.
Versus 1v1.
Yeah.
You know all about these Mark 99s and everything. I don't know about that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It helps if you guys talk out loud, to share each other's thoughts and maybe help the chat too. The chat can maybe help you come up with questions that way if they can hear what you're thinking.
I'm over on the other page, so I can't even see the comments.
No, I'll bring them up. Yeah, if they have questions that they're suggesting, I'll bring them up here in I'll bring up the comments on that. But with that, you guys have any questions for me aside from your 20 questions? Any general questions?
Yeah. Why do you have to strap both my feet, my legs, and my arms? Just strap my arms next time so I can at least sit here a little bit more relaxed.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I'll release the eyeball opener things, so you can release that.
I appreciate that.
You got to earn the the unstrapped arms and legs, though. You gotta...
All right, let's
Yeah.
go.
All right, let's do this. I like the attitude, the energy. Let's go. Go ahead. You may begin.
Boom, boom, boom. Hot toys. Does this figure have an MMS designation?
It does. Yes.
So movie masterpiece series. So it's from a movie. Is this figure comic book related?
No.
So that rules out Marvel.
Rules out a lot. It rules out DC.
Yep.
It rules out now Feezy.
But it's from a movie line.
You get tripped up sometimes. Star Wars was a comic.
It was. Well, I guess it depends on what the character is from.
It was a comic after it was a movie, though. Right? I suppose it still was a comic, but
he said, okay, these gray areas.
Yeah, that's it. There's some questions where it's kind of hard, and if I don't know the answer, I'll just give you. I'll let it go. I won't answer it, and I'll just let that question go. But
I'll stop being so much trouble and just think.
And then I'll look it up if I can. If I don't know the answer,
it was a movie before it was a comic.
All right. So did you derive anything out of that last thing that I said? Where you think it could be Star Wars? You hear what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying,
but
I wasn't. I wasn't really thinking about it. To be honest with you.
That's fine.
Until now.
Right. You see how we're working? Okay. Because I'm gonna bait him. I gotta bait him.
Let's see here.
Do you want to ask the?
What were our previous questions?
MMS.
MMS and comic.
I said
book
yes,
okay.
And comic, and I said no, it's not a comic yet, not based on comic.
All right, so you don't want to ask the question: is it a Star Wars related?
Well, if you want to completely rule it out, you can ask it.
Is it Star Wars related?
No.
Okay, great. That's a major one, so I could get a bunch of characters out of my head.
Ren's in the house real quick. Ren Solentino. We're just playing Feezy's 20, bringing it back, Ren's. You made it just in time. Thank you for coming through.
I have another question.
Good.
Talented Tolentino. Yes, sir. You guys have to. I'll let you guys decide.
Let me go ahead. Dame, I want to ask you.
Go ahead.
Is this figure?
I was gonna say real quick before you ask, you could run it by Beam to see if you both agree on the question.
Oh, I can say it.
We can
run it by.
Yeah, you could actually ask it out loud without it.
Yeah, you guys can talk to each other, and then when you're ready, you can ask, and then.
Okay. Beam, I wanted to ask him if the figure was representative of a human being.
So you want to ask if it's human?
Yeah, I wanted to ask if it was human.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Is it a human?
No. Good question.
So now
that was a good, like that's what I was referring to there with like talking out loud and conversing with each other. Just
no, I didn't know that. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Good
feedback there. Yep.
So not a human.
Not a human.
Comic related.
Star Wars.
MMS.
MMS.
Is
Hot
it
toys?
Is it novel related? Is it related to any kind of written media?
Written media.
As in novel?
No.
Anything? Any
Pretty
kind
sure.
Okay.
No.
All right, so we can rule out.
Well, we know it's from a movie, bro. We know it's from a movie masterpiece series.
Yeah, but that could derive from a book.
But it's also from it's going to be mainly made from the movie because it's a movie masterpiece.
I got you.
Evangelium has a suggestion here. He's asking Alien.
That could be a guess, though.
Yeah, Tremble Dust. Yeah, well, if you specify, I wouldn't take it as a guess. Tremble Dust saying, does it have more than 10 toes?
Nice.
We eliminated that human part. Okay, so
true that.
Do you want me to ask? Beam, I'm thinking about asking a question about genre. No, hold off. Well, you go ahead and ask the next one. As a matter of fact, you should. You ask the next one. Think about it. Go ahead.
I'm thinking. Oh, there's been so much, honestly, that I could think of. It's not human. There's only a couple other things I could think of.
We got Figurecraft in the house. Hello, Phil. Sorry, we just what up, Billy? Billy Z, thanks for joining us. We're just we just started Feezy's 20, basically 20 questions here, and they're trying to guess what that figure is. Go ahead, Beam. Sorry.
Feezy's 20 nightmares.
20
nightmares. Not human.
Blue suggestion. Disney based. So that's the question here he's bringing up. Let's see here.
Does this? I was going to ask if it has a. Not. Would it appear to have metal parts?
Go ahead.
But I'm trying to word it to where it doesn't sound so.
Okay, so tell me how you want. Tell me what you're trying to do, and I think I can find.
I'm trying to eliminate or confirm or deny the Terminator.
Robotic? Is that what you mean?
Huh? I'm trying to figure out whether or not it's a Terminator. That's what I'm
That's
trying
what
to do.
You're trying to figure out whether or not it has any kind of robotic.
Yeah. Yep.
Go ahead, man.
I'm just trying to.
Oh, how do
I'm trying to find the right wording of the question.
Yeah, it is. Well, the best way I think to word that, because if it's is it a? You don't want to say symbiotic. That's not a good word.
Yeah.
Is it? Would it be considered? You could say would it be considered a sentient being, because that way it would cover everything from Data to a Terminator to
a Hot Toys.
You know,
it can't be a Data.
No, but the point I'm talking about what it is, a sentient being. So in other words, it's not human, but it's a humanoid. I think it's probably
Tremble.
As opposed to being human, because a humanoid could be anything from a cyborg to a robot. You know what I'm saying? It could be alive. And again, Feezy might not know that. So, there we go.
Well, cyborg would have human parts, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be a human being.
Technically, yes.
At least not anymore. Like RoboCop.
No, it would be a cyborg.
Yeah. So, can I pee standing up?
Yeah.
Can it pee standing up?
Can it pee standing up? Yeah.
What took you so long, Tremble Dust?
Yeah.
We're waiting to lower the bar.
And just confirming, you guys have your chats closed, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, you put up P. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I put up the P.
Yeah. Well, come on, man. You got the next question.
Yeah, you guys.
Go anything.
Let's hear what you're thinking. Yeah, so it's an MMS, not human, not based on a comic, not Star Wars, right? Those were your questions. Yes, it was Star Wars.
It's hard to.
You know something? It may not be a human being, but it could be animal. You didn't think about unless. Yeah.
Is this figure based off of a mechanized body?
Well, I actually wanted to ask the question: is this figure?
That was my question, by the way.
Representing.
I don't know if you heard it.
Not necessarily that it's human, but that it has flesh and blood. Because it could be an animal.
Yeah, I heard you, Beam, but I was just waiting to see if you guys
go right ahead.
Go with that.
Go right ahead, Beam. You asked yours. And
I got 50, I got enough questions to blow it on that one. So.
Oh, do you? Okay, but I mean.
So just can you confirm? Yes. Can you repeat the question, Beam?
Is this figure based off of mechanized being?
No.
Okay. Does this figure have any flesh and blood property?
Yes.
Okay. He hesitated.
So if it's not a human being, it could be animal, could be reptilian, it could be he's a swift on this guy.
Is this figure from released within the last 10 years?
Oh, stand by.
Oh.
Within the last 10 years, no.
So older than that.
It has to be. Well, he's going to say it's a question he doesn't have to answer, but he does. We just need to know that it's older. He said.
So it's older than 2014?
10 years, which means it has been released, but it's been over 10 years ago. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's older than 2014. No flesh and blood properties.
No, it does.
It does have flesh and blood properties.
Yeah. Okay. But it's not human.
Evangelium's suggestion here is it a named character?
That's not bad.
Can I answer one?
What is it?
I wanted to ask if this character actually. Well, never mind. Let me.
Dun 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 dun.
I mean, my brain's trying to narrow it down to.
I want to ask if the figure is considered a monster. Can I ask that?
Yeah, go ahead. We can.
Is this figure considered by genre standards a monster?
So just to make sure I understand what you're defining as a monster, can you rephrase that?
No, because that's good enough. A monster, a werewolf is a monster. Godzilla's a monster. Dracula is considered. Well, Dracula maybe not so much a monster. Swamp Thing.
Well, yeah,
but you understand what I'm saying.
Dracula still falls under.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can answer the question, but if you leave it general like that and you guys focus on that, then that's going to be your own doing. I'm just saying.
Okay.
If you want to word it that way, I can answer that as is.
Well,
let's not do that one.
All right. I'll let it pass.
I would say be as specific as you can to help
God,
yourselves out.
I swear to God, when we find out what this sucker is, if I can go into a monster, you're in trouble.
MMS.
I swear.
Not human. MMS, not human. Flesh and blood properties.
Ren's suggestion here: does it have wings?
Yeah, that's one of those.
Like a Red Bull.
Red Bull. I just considered Red Bull.
Yeah. Speaking of energy drinks,
right.
Tremble does.
Speaking of which,
clarification, Mike. Dracula's just misunderstood. He's just thirsty.
yeah, I know.
And here's
properties.
Yeah, Trimble Dust here is kind of suggesting here what I was kind of thinking here. Is this the figure considered a universal monster? See, that would be more specific.
That was in my head already. I said Dracula.
You said Blackula? Is that what you said?
No, I said Dracula.
Oh, I see. I thought you said Blackula.
Dude, you're even confirming more this is a racist. Yeah. That's the second
it sounded like that's what you said.
That's the second racist joke you said.
That's an actual movie.
What? Feezy's a racist?
Yeah. Yeah, watch out for the sequel next year. Yeah.
Feezy's a racist too.
Feezy's a racist to the return.
Anyway.
Oh man.
Wow. So it does have flesh and blood properties. You know, it's not human. It's got to be.
But he's not a human.
Come on. Because when you go universal, Steve, we're talking like werewolf. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Feezy's a racist to redemption.
Oh,
that's right. Yeah. I need redemption. Sorry, go ahead, Pete.
Would this figure, this character that this figure is, would it be considered tall to a human? The average human to an average human.
Is this character considered tall to an average human?
Yeah. Is the character of the figure. Is what it's based off of.
Yeah.
Wild question.
I should say
compared to an average human, I would say
the average human.
Yes. Yeah, that in that sense, yes.
Taller than
the average human, yes.
Okay. Are you typing?
I am, yeah. I'm typing
I
down
thought it was Mike. I thought it was Mike.
No, that was me. Sorry, yeah.
I'm looking down, hoping that like the other parts of my brain.
It's like he's over there Google searching stuff.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Siri.
To my computer
Siri.
right now. I'm just looking down, thinking.
Feezy's typing. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the rest of my thoughts to come forward.
Ren's suggestion. Is it racist? Oh man.
Does the I'm gonna just go ahead and answer.
Good.
Damn.
Oh man, run by
Does
Beam.
the figure have claws?
Ooh. Yes.
Yes.
It has a claw.
Has a claw? Wait a minute.
I wanted to clarify that one because I don't want to lead you guys astray.
You said one claw. You didn't say a claw on both hands or anything. You just said one claw.
I just said a claw.
Oh, you were pretty big too, bro.
Yeah.
And you have to be with this guy.
You have to be. No,
you gotta be. You just said you gotta be specific.
This stuff is vague.
No, being vague doesn't help you guys. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like it doesn't help you to be vague or general.
It's gotta be more like you should have asked whether it have claws on its hands or.
Well, he said it's one. So.
Yeah, you guys are trying to guess the figure, not me. I know what the figure is.
So that claw could be anywhere now.
Well, I don't think it's a weapon.
Oh, you think it's like a Captain Hook thing?
Well, Scorpion has a claw at the end of well, it's not really a claw, but
that's a stinger. I don't remember any scorpions in Hot Toys, so
that's what you get.
Sub-Zero.
Does this figure have a tail?
Let's see here. No.
So no.
You had to look that hard?
Yeah, because I could.
Really?
Claw.
No.
A claw. No tail. Not human. MMS. No, I'm starting to draw blanks. It sucks.
It's not a figure even he's that familiar with.
And it's older than 10 years.
Yep. Older than 10 years. Yep.
And it's a hot toy.
Flesh and Blood Properties. It's a hot toy. Not Star Wars. Not based on a comic. Kind of going back here. Let's see what.
That's a claw. Figure has a claw.
You got 8 questions and a guess.
Is the claw located? No, hang on.
Well, you want to ask.
The only thing I'm thinking now is Predator, Mike. The only thing I'm thinking now is Predator, but it may not be Predator. I'm not sure.
As far as I'm concerned, you can continue asking away. You could ask, is the claw an appendage? In other words, is it attached to like an arm, leg, or something, or body at all? I'm saying he would say it is. I got a feeling that it's not a weapon.
Right. You have a feeling it's not a weapon?
I don't think it's a. Well, in other words, it's a part. It's attached to his body.
Oh.
It's a part of his physical.
Well, I can't think of any Hot Toys that would fit that description, though.
Yeah, but I don't think Feezy is talking about. Well, he has a claw, meaning a weapon.
He has a claw. Like.
You think he means a weapon?
What else would you need a claw for?
Okay, so he. No, I'm saying that.
What do you think claws are for? They're weapons.
No, what I'm saying, dude, It could be a claw that's growing out of its body, or it could be a claw that's like a claw hammer. That's what I mean. It's either a weapon or it's an appendage.
Not Hot Toys. Well,
even
lobster claws are freaking.
I'm gonna ask you: Is the claw an appendage?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay. Now I'm thinking about it.
I'm seeing something in my head. This is all right. I'm gonna ask another question, then I'll leave the rest of you. But I gotta ask at least one more. Is this figure a part of the horror genre?
That's your question? You're going to go for that?
Yeah, no, that's my question.
No.
Is it still under the Disney umbrella?
Yes.
Here we go. Beam, you should be able to pull this out.
Thank you, Blue. I think you brought that one up earlier, didn't you?
What's Disney?
Oh, did you phone a friend?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
You brought it up earlier.
Beam's doing a good job.
Oh, yeah. The Disney. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Disney. Is it Disney?
Claw is an appendage under the Disney umbrella.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Mike?
Dude, I'm saying I'm cutting off a lot of beef. It's time for you to do. You got to do some carving.
I'm pretty sure I already know who the hell it is.
Uh-oh.
I'm thinking too.
He's confident.
He's confident, my friend.
Claw as an appendage under the Disney umbrella, but technically, part of him is still human.
Oh, you're talking about the character Claw. What are you talking about?
That's not. Are you stuck on Marvel, bro?
I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. Like.
Arr. Me matey. I'm thinking it's Davy Jones, bro.
Oh, yes. Come on, man.
Under the Disney umbrella, Claw and his appendage, right?
You guys don't realize you guys are much deeper into some of these things than I am. I'd not get that deep into the Caribbean stuff, dude. That's an outstanding deduction because he's not human. He's got a hook hand. Yeah, buddy. 10 years.
He's got a claw hand, yeah.
Dude,
I'm pretty sure it was
falling under everything in 10 years.
It's over 10 years of release, yeah.
That's why you're here.
I don't even remember what year it was, but yeah. Maybe it was 2000.
Go ahead, man. I can't. I mean, I guarantee there's probably other things out there with one claw, but dude, all of these other dynamics.
Is his character also a pirate?
Yes.
There you go.
So yes, we have our guess.
Go ahead.
And we're guessing Davy Jones.
It is Davy Jones from At World's End, Pirates of the Caribbean. Good job, fellas. You got there.
Damn. Because there's no... I might have thought pirate eventually, but I don't know if I'd have pulled it up that fast, you know?
Yeah, I figured you guys would get there, especially Beam. I think, because that reason we were... I picked this figure because of obviously the Jack Sparrow release we had recently, the Dead Men Tell No Tales, and we were talking about getting a 2.0 of this figure, and just popped in my head. I'm like, oh, that would be a good one. But yeah, released in 2008, according to this Hot Toys Complete checklist here, December 2028. And just to show you guys here, let me make it big here. Joink. There we go. And this is one that I've been saying I would definitely want a 2.0 of here.
Hell yeah, dude.
If nothing else, right? If we don't get any other characters, this one, right?
There's some creaming going on.
There's some creaming going on. That's right.
Some sea creaming.
Yeah, oh, dude.
Seafoam creaming.
Yeah, see. Oh man. But yeah, look at this. I mean, for the time, I don't know, maybe like, obviously wasn't collecting Hot Toys back then, but I don't know. I don't have this, obviously have this figure, and I don't know any of you do out there and how this holds up, but it looks, it looks pretty good. I just can't imagine. I can only imagine what it would look like now with the improvements they have in the
new paint,
the painting. Yeah, new paint. Oh man. But this one, yeah, specifically is from At World's End. There's just heart, which is awesome. That's cool. And yeah, and I mentioned recently, well, I was telling you guys, you, Beam, and Mike in the chat, in our chat, that with all that Jack Sparrow figure talk, I went back and I binged all Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And yeah, first one is by far my favorite. That one still holds up, I think. Really cool. It'd be nice to have those cursed skeleton pirates, but definitely a Davy Jones would be, I think, my top anticipated figure to get. And I mentioned in the chat too, so spoilers for those who haven't seen Dead Men Tell No Tales,
which I haven't.
Give me 5 seconds and
listen,
you can unmute me.
Listen, I'm a Johnny Depp fan, but I'm not that invested in these movies, so you can spoil it away as far as I'm
okay. So for those who don't want to get spoiled and who haven't seen Dead Men Tell No Tales, mute me or take off your headphones right for like 5 seconds. But starting now. So Davy Jones, they tease him at the post-credit scene of Dead Men Tell No Tales, and so I'm thinking that's a big hint that he'll come back in the next movie, if they do make one. So yeah, so that's why I think they're gonna do a Davy Jones 2.0, especially if they did a Jack from Dead Men Tell No Tale. Well, we shall see, but yeah, it gives me more hope. Anyways, I'm not saying it is guaranteed. It's just I'm just hoping they do.
Well, what I'm understanding is they're making another one. Whether or not he's going to be in it is another thing, but they're going to make another.
Yeah, with the new cast, with the new trio, the new pirates. Yeah, what's
they're making another.
Turner's son? I forgot his name already. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, a whole new, like a trilogy for a new generation, basically. Yeah, but there it is. There's the claw. Good call, Mike, on the appendage and asking if it was a claw.
Yeah, this was crazy. But there's no way I could have done it without being. I just wouldn't have gotten here. Not anytime soon.
Yeah. Let me look at the chat real quick, see if anyone else got it. Tremble to the Inspector Gadget. Oh, for claw. I'll get you, Gadget. Yeah.
Well, the thing that cracks me up, a lot of guys over on Collectibles Figures, sometimes they look at me like, I'm a jerk off. They keep forgetting I don't have as much time invested in some of the shows and stuff. They look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, you guys are intimate with the stuff. I'm not.
Yeah, we're creamy about it, bro.
You be creaming.
Yeah. Creaming.
New term, yeah. You guys gonna be using that now, aren't you?
Creaming. I should be creaming right now.
Creaming over in art, yeah. Renz is giving you applause there. Good job, fellas. You got there. Yep. Let's see here. Ren's articulated tentacles would be cool. Yeah, would be a cool addition if Hot Toys makes a 2.0. Yeah, for sure. Right, they'd put like wires and his tentacles there. That
were these
ones
cool. Were some of these not bendable? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'd have never.
It would make sense, wouldn't it?
I think.
Yeah, it would make sense. Let me see.
That should have moved that head around. It gotta be bendable. No.
Well, his right hand tentacles are detailed tentacle beard, claw left arm, crab claw pipe. I don't think they are.
Damn, that sucks.
You gotta get some rotation out of that head. Pause.
Yeah. But no, that'd be a good idea. Oh man, that'd just be movable eyes, of course. You got to put that in there.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that would be so cool. And just look at this right here. This is what I'm expecting, like updated paint. If they do a 2.0, like just how they can update the paints on like all this like
everything
barnacle stuff.
A little bit more accurate.
Yeah, the weathering
and awesome.
That
because
would
they've
be-
gotten a hell of a
man.
lot better. So
Yeah,
getting a new one would be awesome.
for sure. Yeah, man. Oh man, I'm so excited.
Bootstrap Bill.
I'm like hyping myself up. I gotta stop before I get disappointed
I know, right?
when they don't come out with one. Like, ah, damn it, Feezy, why'd you do that to yourself?
Bootstraps.
Yeah, bootstrap.
Really
Really cool.
He would be
figure,
cool.
though.
I still like that he was the only one that wanted the makeup and everything to be practical.
Well, you guys got these
CG.
already on pre-order, right?
Which ones?
No? This one right here. No?
It's from
No.
2008, bro.
Oh, that's right. I
No.
keep forgetting it goes back to that stupid game. I thought we were looking at a current high total game.
No, I wish
Mike's
if it
still
were
asking
a pre-order,
questions.
dude. Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
on pre-order for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's
No,
why
we're
I was
saying-
wondering. I'm like, you guys are creaming so crazy. I was wondering why it's on pre-order yet, or if I keep forgetting.
Oh, it's so well for the artisan. Go well with the artisan jack that's on the way. So
Artisan Jack.
Yeah. No, we're just hoping, fingers crossed, that they do come out with the 2.0.
Yeah.
They redo this one. But
Yeah.
yeah, alas, they have not yet.
a freaking Norrington would be cool too.
I put this up on Instagram
Norrington.
last week because I thought it was a new release. I think you guys saw it. I thought, and you probably looked at it and went, "What is he doing?" I thought it was a new release because I saw it on somebody else. Somebody else put it out. Is this a new hot toy? And I thought, oh, okay. So I'm getting a fresh, what do you call it? A scoop from the frying
Oh
pan.
yeah.
Yeah, this is no scoop at all. I'm a dope.
Yeah. A what?
I'm a dope. I thought this was a current release.
Oh, you were gold. They got you.
Shit happens.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, hot toys, I don't know. I don't monitor. I mean, I monitor it, with you guys, but sometimes I don't know.
Yeah. With all this, I mean, like they were saying, they're kind of tapping back into the well of other previous figures because there's just not a lot of new stuff coming out, and so
It's in the
2.0 previous releases and stuff, and updating them. I know Tremble here is saying hashtag justice for Wonger, Okoye, Crossbones, and Baron Zemo. Yeah, no, a lot of people were asking for those before we get other 2.0s. And yeah, some of those I agree with. Yeah, just definitely want to come out with some new figures. But
I have a
yeah,
one.
I don't know. Hot Toys is doing their thing. I don't know what they're.
I wish I had a
What's going on over there?
Infinity Gauntlet. 'Cause I'd be dusting Pennywise. I'd be dusting Heath Ledger,
Oh, shit.
Joker.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'd be dusting Christian Bale, Batman. I'd be dusting guys. Dust.
The Black Pearl, Curse of the Black Pearl turned 20 last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. And they didn't get
Nothing-
And they did,
yeah,
and they
nothing.
wasted it. They
and they
wasted
didn't
20.
get around
Wow.
that, huh?
Freaking wasted it. Maybe that anniversary of Outworld's End. I know it's a few years out, but
Industries are really slacking up. There used to be
Maybe.
a time, man, where IPs, holiday, all of these things, they nailed it. They got you on those dates. They wanted to celebrate anniversaries. It's like they don't care about anniversaries of IPs anymore. It's like, why would you let these crucial dates go by?
Star Wars, though. Nope, don't forget about Star Wars.
Yeah, so many crucial dates, and it's like, come on, people.
Well, 20th for Dead Man's Chest is 26. So
Guess you don't want to make any
Oh,
money.
26? Okay.
Maybe.
I don't
Yeah, I
know
was
what-
surprised how many At World's End figures they had. I think that was the only movie they did Pirates of the Caribbean films from,
Right.
if I remember correctly. When I was looking through the list, because they did this, they did the Turner, they did the Elizabeth.
They did Dead Man's. No, they did At World's End. Was it At World's End?
Yeah, this is At World's End. Yeah,
Okay.
the other, like the Turner, the
Yeah,
Elizabeth.
you're right.
Comfortably
The,
say, I don't know.
What is his name? Sang Pao?
What is his name?
I forgot his name.
Damn.
But anyways, yeah, they
I
had
know
two
who you're
different
talking
versions
about,
of him.
though.
Yeah, he was also at World's End. The Jack. So yeah, I don't.
Sao Fang.
Sao Fang. That's what it was.
Yep, Chow Yun Fat.
Yeah. So for some reason they just went with that one. I guess they were able to get the license on that one only, or maybe when they decided to switch up, that movie had just come out or was already out or something. I don't know. Yeah, 2008. So
Rigetti would have been awesome. Like the whole line, like those first pirates. Oh
yeah, would be cool. But yep. All right, fellas. You did it. Congrats again. You got there with 6 questions left, or was it 6 or 5?
Yeah, and we had the stream.
Five, yeah.
5. We had the stream nailed at 3 hours, and then you had to throw in a stupid game.
Yeah. Hey, I left it up to you guys. That was a question for you. Yeah.
All the way out to 3,
yeah.
40 more
Feezy's
minutes.
20s is awesome.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, had a great time. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being good sports and playing. You guys got there. You guys did it. All right.
Next time you come on, you got to come on Feezy's 20 on Collector's Figure.
Yeah. Bring the
just to torture Mike some more.
Yeah. Surprise game.
Hey, as long as I got my buddies with me, I'm good, man. You know?
Yeah.
No solos anymore, though.
But yeah, that was all we had. Thank you all for all of you watching and hanging in there, for keeping alive in the chat, conversing with everyone. Appreciate that as always, and staying this for this long. I know it's a long one, they usually are, but yeah, I appreciate you all for coming in and watching. All those who were able to pop in even for a little bit, and all of you who are watching the replay who made it this far. I appreciate you all for watching, and of course, Mike and Beam, always appreciate your time for joining me and talking figures this late in the day, let alone spending some of your weekend time with me. I know weekend time is valuable time, so I appreciate you guys coming through. Anything you guys want to promote or plug? Mike, we'll start with you.
Yes, Action Figure Academy on YouTube. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell, and also make sure when it scrolls down, you click that all button. 500 subscriber giveaway. Get me to the first 100 subscribers. I'll give you a clue to what's inside the box. I will be doing some shorts very soon, as well as maybe an impromptu here or there of some kit bashing and some posing ideas for you folks. So some small spurts, and then everyone pause, and then every once in a while, and occasionally, I know you're
screaming.
You people. Every once in a while, the racist comments are bleeding over on the big.
What you mean, you people?
Yeah.
I forgot what I'm saying. Yeah, but there you go. And see you guys tomorrow on Collector's Figure. And whenever Feezy comes back up on here, if I'm available, you know, I'm always here for you, Feezy. I really appreciate your support and everything that you bring to the community. You're a great guy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. And see you guys later. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Beam, what about you? Anything you want to plug?
Mike says tomorrow because it's technically Sunday where we're at, but it is Monday.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's after midnight here. So, no, actually, yeah, come here. Yeah, come with me, right here.
Oh, let's go. Hold on. What?
This thing right here. This thing right here. It's a 6th scale bar. I can make them in any length that you want if you wanted to, but I'll be selling these things too.
Is there any chance?
I'll be selling these things in bars.
Is there any chance you can get closer without having to, or?
No, it's the cord. I can't.
It's good to see my sense of humor is rubbing off on you.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm selling those things. That's not the only style I'll have. I'll have modern style bars as well. And then in varying lengths. So, varying prices. I got a couple commissions already that I'm working on. Loco Lou, AJ. I always forget the name of his damn channel. A Pursuit of Awesomeness. Pursuit of Awesomeness is his channel. So yeah, working on one for him. So stay tuned for those coming up. I already have one reel actually. So if you want to go check that out, and I posted some things on Instagram about the old saloon bar. So again, I can do any finish and whatever. And I'll reveal the first merch T-shirt on Monday as well that I have coming up. I just got to set up the store. So,
Beam, I have a question.
Collector's Figure merch coming.
Awesome.
For those interested, how can one get a hold of you for a commission on a bar?
Oh, you can just get a hold of me on Instagram.
Yeah, that's great.
At 11beam.
No information.
Just email me any questions you, or not email, but you just direct message me any questions you have. and I can get you pricing as well. So
yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, I'll put the link to his IG in the description. I do have their YouTubes, friends of the channel, so check those out, both Action Figure Academy and S Beam. But yeah, I'll also put their IG account links in the description as well after the stream here. So yeah, if you have any questions, like you said, go ahead.
If I can reiterate real quickly, there is an Action Figure Academy on Instagram. That is not me. Just to let you know, the description in the box will be Elliott Media _ Arts. Now on YouTube, I do have Action Figure Academy, so I just didn't want people to get mistaken.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
And think that I was Action Figure Academy on Instagram, which I'm not.
Yeah.
Somebody already has that. Gotcha. I am on YouTube, so subscribe there. And then on Action Figure Academy on Instagram is Elliott Media _ Arts.
Gotcha. Okay, thanks for clarifying. Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I will definitely put the right one though in the description. Michael Elliott's IG link there, so check that out after the stream. But yeah, if you guys are any of you looking for a 6-scale commission bar, that is awesome that you started to do that, Beam. So hit up Beam when I put that link in there. He already mentioned, or you can find him on YouTube with questions or anything like that. And it sounds like they're customizable to your needs and your desires, and he'll hook you up. Good man.
When do you think? Quick question: when do you think we might be able to see some kind of merch store from you?
Oh, real? So actually, you want to see something right now? I was working on it earlier today.
You got a little.
It was still up on the
computer.
Oh,
can I share my screen? Share my screen real quick.
Yep.
Go for it. Real quick.
First time. Exclusive, folks. Here we go.
Yeah, man. Wow, this is awesome.
There. I think.
Okay, right. And add.
There's the first. There's the first T-shirt.
Needs to be. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I like that's like.
I love the font.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that like inspired by Star Wars font?
A little bit, yep.
Yeah, that looks cool, man. Yeah, it needs to be 6-scale. That's funny. That's awesome. I like how you have your logo there on the corner.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, that'll be cool. The first T-shirt. So.
Dude, you know something?
It's out here first.
Dude, a T-shirt with just a logo right on the front on the chest.
Yeah, that'll be coming too.
Oh, dude, I'm getting that one. Oh.
Nice. Yeah, awesome. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to hearing more details on that. Where are you going to post that up?
Yeah, I'll probably do some more tomorrow after work, and then I'll probably have it up and going by Monday. And my super chats were turned off last week. I don't know why, but they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's been a while because there's a time where I was watching and I was going to give a super chat, but I didn't see the option there, so I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, it was really weird because I went and looked after Mike had said something, and everything was switched off for some reason.
Did you
never switched it off. I just turned it on. I just turned it back on.
Oh, okay. So in other words, it was just turned off. That was the only issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was up for a while.
Being sometimes like if you put a new app on in your system, sometimes things could notifications could turn itself off. Certain things like that do happen.
I just got to keep an eye on it. We'll see what happens.
You got to monitor your preference.
Yep.
Yep.
Conspiracies. Yeah, right. I didn't turn them on. And when I was finally eligible for them, everyone was able to give me one, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're off.
I was going to throw you one that day. That's why I was asking about it. I was going to toss you some bones.
Sons of bitches.
Well,
but yeah.
All right, well, good. Well, good time.
Yeah, thank you both again. Appreciate you coming through. And as far as for my channel, this is as far as I got for this week. So yeah, just keep it locked to notifications, or my IG or Facebook. I'll of course post up notifications on when my next stream will be. I have some ideas yet, but I haven't planned anything or scheduled things. But yeah, as usual, just keep it locked on there.
Dude,
look out for my. What's up?
Give it a kiss.
Give it a kiss. What are you referring to?
Keep it simple, stupid.
Oh, keep it simple. Yeah. I was like, what?
I thought you were talking about getting creamy again.
Yeah, keep it simple. Yeah. I always try to keep simple but fun.
Yeah.
For sure. Be on the lookout, like they mentioned earlier, for my movie, Feezy is Racist, The Redemption, next year. Coming out in summer 2025. Yeah. So
I can't wait, man. You thought John Wick 4 was bad?
No. Yeah. Yeah, longer fight scenes. Yeah.
Yeah. And from what I hear, you got Donnie Yen in this one too. Oh, that's
Yeah, more
Jeez.
chairs on
Yeah.
piers and off of boats going on. More fight scenes.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the trailer to the trailer to the trailer to the.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
It'll be 30 seconds long.
Oh man, that's all a joke, by the way. You know, don't come at me in the comments. That's just a joke. But yeah, all right. Thank you again, all. Have a good night and enjoy. Please enjoy the rest of your weekend, and of course, above all, have fun. Please enjoy life. Make the best of it, and don't let anyone take away your hobbies or your hobby and the time you enjoy with those. And with that, we are out.
See ya.